Detective David said he they did. But then he explained how they the house was about his house and checked out the video setup. And notice when he popped the trailer. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I think I'm live. I am live. I got to make sure it's muted on here, though. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. I think we got some storms or something coming in here this weekend. I'll leave the news up a little bit just to see in case. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today's what, Thursday? Yeah. I don't think I've done a post or a live since the Hoosiers became national champions in college football. Yes, they did. I won't rub it in, though. I'm not like that, even though they are the greatest team that ever existed and probably the greatest comeback in history. But I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to gloat. That they beat people like Ohio State, and Alabama, and Oregon, bubblegum shrimp, boiled shrimp. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? It's been a really weird freaking week, man. I don't know why, but the first thing we're going to do, this is one of my favorite Bible verses. And the reason you'll see when I read it, why I got to turn the light on. I can't see very well. Sweat rag got caught in the wheelchair. I get it, man. I'm just having one of them days. Having one of them mornings already. Okay, here we go. And the reason you'll see why I like this one because it goes out to all those preachers that just preach on and on and on and on. They preach on and on. And it is like they want to hear themselves speak almost. You know what I mean? So Jesus addressed this because this is in the red letters, so you know it's important. It says, when you pray, you are not to be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and on the street corners so that they will be seen by people. Truly I say to you, they have their reward in full. But as for you, when you pray, go into your inner room, close your door, and pray to your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. I think that's it. Let me look, make sure. Yep, that's it. And a couple extra 33, 633. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things will be provided to you. How many of you know the Lord's Prayer? This is what Jesus said. This is how he said to pray. If you want to pray, just every day pray to God. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we also have forgiven our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. There we go, guys. It's a good way to start the morning. But that one about preaching, that everybody's seen them. Yeah, anybody who's Christian or whatever. That when they go to preach, they just preach on and on and on and on. It's like, come on, man. You know, God just wants you to thank him and he wants to thank him and tell him what you need or whatever. You ain't got to stand there and preach for 20 minutes just saying one prayer. If that's bad of me, I apologize, but that's just the way I see it. And Jesus sees it the same way according to this. Here's what leads into that actually. I probably should have read the whole thing. So take care not to practice your righteousness in the sight of people to be noticed by them. Otherwise, you have no reward your Father who is in heaven. You have no reward with your Father who is heaven. So when you give to the poor, do not sound a trumpet before you. as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets. You can tell he really had it out for the organized religion people. It says the synagogues and on the streets, so that they will be praised by people. Truly I say to you, they have their reward in full. But when you give to the poor, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Basically, don't do something good and brag about it because you just want to get accolades. So that your charitable giving will be in secret, and your Father who sees what is done, in secret will reward you. There you go. That's my short and sweet preaching today. Not preaching, but sharing Bible verses anyway. How is everyone? Let's see. I gotta try and figure this out over here. There we go. That'll work. I don't know how long I'll be live today. I don't have any work yet today, so usually February is slow. January and February are slow, which is okay. I got stuff I need to do anyhow, and I guess we got some cold, snowy weather coming in the further south for me. I guess it's going to get worse, which is really weird. Always used to be we got the worst of it, and then south of us usually got just a little bit. This one here, they talked about possibly down all Greenwell's way, Mike Greenwell. They're talking about 12 inches of snow down that way. That's a pretty hilly land down there, so yeah, that ought to make for a mess, actually. About like when it snows in Tennessee or something, you just shut everything down because of the hills. And I get it, actually. I totally understand. And it's Thursday, baby. I like this. Let's see. My friend sends me a text every morning. Says it's Thursday, baby. They look like me, doesn't it? Ron Joseph. Hey, how's it going, Ron? Good to see you, man. I see me out there fishing behind the house yesterday. You know you got it tough, don't you? I'm just going to let you know. You got a tough life down there when you can go out the back steps or out the backyard and fish. I bet there's bluegill back there too, isn't there? Good morning to you too, brother. I got to remember if I took my medicine. I think I did. It's 32 degrees right now, I think it said, which is cool compared to what we have had, And somehow my weather thing came off the home screen. Killing me, Smalls. Say you're killing me, Smalls. And I forget how you do that, actually. There we go. Widgets, right? Go widgets. It doesn't give me. Oh, here we go. That's what we're looking for right here. Weather. So I usually have a thing on there that tells me what, the time, the date, and temperature. It's like time and temperature when we were a kid and you would call it. Only now it's just on your phone. Anybody remember that? Did you have that where you lived? You'd call it and say, the time is 10:51. The temperature is negative 65 degrees. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, which one do we want? I think we want the 4x1. Add. No, I don't want it there. I want it. Damn it. Seeing it's in the wrong spot. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Okay. 24 degrees in Shidler. Wind makes tonight's lows. I suppose it says feel something, but that's cool. Now I got everything in my, I'm not up for change, man. I don't like change. I don't like the up. You ever, they do the upgrades on your damn phone and you turn it on, everything's different. We talking about the bluegill or the bass? The bass won't hit during the daytime, but the bluegill, you feed them and they won't hit. Or is it bass? Probably bass you're talking about, isn't it? Feed them every evening and I can't hardly catch them. Well, if you're feeding them, you throw the feed out there and they all come up to eat it, you throw the cast net out there. Just a hint from your Uncle Bug there. Oh, where's my meds? Oh, shit. Bet it's out. That sucks. Arg, says the kitty cat. Somebody needs to give me a new brain. That's all I'm going to say about that. Somebody needs to give me a new brain. Oh, bluegill. Well, go to the pet store, buy you some crickets. You're from Kentucky, you know this. Go buy some crickets and get you a little bitty hook and a bobber and throw it out there. You will catch some bluegill. And yeah, they may not hit until the evening time if the sun's shining. I know usually for me in the summertime, if the sun's shining, in the middle of the day or whatever, I have to find like some branches that are hanging over and there's shade under there, and I'll flip it up under them sometimes, and that's where the big ones be hiding. But with that said, I'll be right back. I got to go out and get my stuff out of the car. That does it. Yep, there it is. I'll be right back right now. It won't take me but 2 minutes or so. Yeah, I better get some shoes on. I had to put some shoes on, Bob. My best put some shoes on. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? I'll be right back. Go back and stay right there. Somebody's running out to the car. We will dress so that I could be a driver. Still lingering clocks. Actually, part of that cold right now. And it's making its way up towards the east and to the southeast. So today starts with dry and cold. And again, the colder over the top with the high later on this afternoon. So it's will be 15 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I gotta turn the TV down. Hold on, I'll be back. With the wind as well. Wind shows by tomorrow morning around sunrise, though sub-zero. Around at lunchtime tomorrow, which is 22 below in Poco, 22 below in Colorado, 10 below in Indy. So wind chills all day tomorrow will be sub-zero. It's going to take us into Saturday morning as well. And the second part of the storm is really the winter storm watch that starts, looks like on Saturday morning. This includes Indy, points out towards the south. Everything in blue here. All the way towards the East Coast. And as we take a little bit of a closer look, again, Indy, Entrance County, Hancock County points off towards south under the winter storm. Tell you what, this is how John's at this morning. Yeah, probably ought to get us another Red Bull. Here it is. Confident enough that we're going to have issues coming in by Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. The snow really starts to fill in, and the heaviest is likely going to set up just south of Indy. And downstate, we could be up to about a foot of snow, it looks like, by early Monday morning. And road conditions on Sunday and into Monday not good. For the snow. For the snow. Hey, KMX 00006, how are you? Monday, you can see our temperature. Dang, man. Say, the high Saturday is 11 with the low 5. Sunday 14 with the low between Sunday and Monday of -7. That's not wind chill, that's temperature. I don't know who you are, but that's cold. That's cold. That's Eskimo cold, man. Even if you're an Eskimo, you're that cold. No kidding. Now if I come down there and I catch them behind your house, it's gonna be like, man, dude, what'd you do? Do you talk to them while you're out there? I know you do. I know for a fact. Uh-oh. Indiana Fever, Uncle Lou Fever opens May 9th. That's a long ways off. I'm doing all right. KMX, I can't, I mean, it doesn't do any good to play anyway. Blame me for gold. I think Mike Greenwell is probably going to hang me then if I'm getting blamed, because down in his area, they're going to get a foot of snow. But KMX or KXM, I'm doing pretty good, man. Supercross been off to a good start this year. It's been interesting. What else? Yesterday was pretty decent. It was like 32 or 33 degrees. I can live with that. That's gonna be one of my first chance I get to take a vacation. Roy's, and I'm gonna come down there. I'm going down there and fish with John. Me and you'll go bluegill fishing. I don't know when that'll be. It's funny. I'll probably talk about this before. I'll probably talk it to death. I'll probably say nothing, but it's funny how nobody ever comes around and volunteers to, hey man, why don't you take off for a week and we'll take care of your mom. So, I mean, it never happens, which is okay. It's my responsibility. I get it, but I don't know. Maybe I harbor some bitterness on the inside or something. You know what I mean? But I've been doing this for at least 5 years. Because Justin was telling me Tilly's 8, the big dog. And I'm pretty sure I got her when I came here to take care of mom and dad. I'm almost positive I did. Because I brought her home. She was a little baby pup, and I told mom she wouldn't get very big. And she weighs about 70 pounds now. So I might have spread the truth just a little bit on that one. But anyway, I mean, I would just like to take a vacation for, take a week and go somewhere. I don't care if it's just down to Shakamak State Park to stay and go bluegill fishing, just something. But it's all right. It'll come. I gotta watch when I say that stuff because I didn't know mom can hear me sometimes, and she gets, yeah. I'll bet they're freaking out in Southern Indiana, Nate, for sure. But mom gets sad if she hears me, and I try not to say it when she's around. I don't want her to hear me say that because she always says, you should put me in a nursing home. I'm like, nope, not until you start talking to yourself like Dad did. Then we'll talk about it then. And the bad part is, once they reach that stage, they don't remember, so they get mad at you for taking them to the nursing home. Red Bull refill. We're getting ready to start like an 8-week Bible study thing at church first Wednesday in February. But I thought it was this week, so I hurried and ordered the book and the workbook from Amazon, thinking I was going to get here too late or whatever. And was all amped up yesterday, actually, to get there, and they was going to start and stuff, and come find out it's not till the first week of February. Got John's bag of chicklets. That's right, ready. All right, man. All right, John, we got you some chicklets. You're gonna have to fry them up, eat them, and you got to be honest. If they're good, you got to fess up, man. Explain what those are again for the people in chat who don't know what they are. Man, Panera Bread, I ain't been there forever. Well, shoot, I forgot. They were talking, and I don't know if people believe this stuff or not. I believe it, but they were talking about miraculous healings in church yesterday evening. And this is documented stuff that my pastor's son, on his left eye, I think it is one of his eyes, he doesn't have the optical nerve that connects the eyeball to the brain or whatever, what I'm talking about. And at first, when he was born, they said he just wouldn't see out of that eye. And they prayed over him, the church and the elders and stuff like that. And he can see out of that eye. And the optometrist people and stuff are just dumbfounded that. They like they say it's just not possible. But yet you can cover the other eye and he can read the sign EIA or whatever it says. So sometimes you have to wonder, you know what I mean? Because I'm a skeptic about everything, you know. If I haven't seen it with my eyes, you know, and that hurts me in faith and stuff. But you know, this is a guy I know. I know the son. I've met, you know, the son. He's in the, I think he's going to seminary now, or he may be going to college and then seminary, something like that. But they say that, you know, they do the MRI or whatever they do to see that the optical nerve is not there, but he can see out of it. So you be the judge. Invasive tropical freshwater aquarium fish, they got introduced in the waterways here. They get too big for the aquarium and people release them. Mayan cichlids, Oscars. Yeah, I know what an Oscar is. I had one of them before, and it got too cold in the house when I was working out of town one time, and he didn't make it. It got too cold. He was big though. He could eat two good sized goldfish in one setting. So aggressive. Future of the Bears. They're talking about, what is it? Is it Michigan City or somewhere over in northwestern Indiana? They're about building a stadium. I'm thinking they said Michigan City. They can't be Michigan. Not Michigan City. That's wrong. Gary, Indiana. That way over there by Gary, where Michael or the Jackson Five are from and everything. But they're talking about like they're offering the Bears to build a stadium for them to get them to come there. That'd be interesting. You know who that quarterback of the Hoosiers? You know what he would look real good in next year? A Colts jersey. Yes, yes, he would. He would make a great Colt. Just saying, Ursay people. I used to have African chiclets. Cool. He says they're good to eat. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy, I'll try anything. I'll be honest with you. I would like to eat some carp if you can find someone who can cook it. Because I have everything I've heard is if it's cooked right, it's awesome. You know, so I know I was fishing out the reservoir at my carp place. Everybody's seen me out there before. And this lady about my age and an old lady, like mom's age, in her 80s, Vegas bound. Cool. Nope, he's Vegas bound. Who is? No, he ain't going. No, he's coming in. Come on, man. Don't ruin my winter. But black lady about my age and an older black lady come up, and there's not a lot of places to fish on the bank out there at the reservoir, and they ask if they could fish. I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead, man. There's plenty of room over here. And you know, they're talking, asking me if I ever catch anything, that kind of stuff. I said, well, I catch some carp out here. And the old lady's like, oh, really? Carp? Huh? And not 5 minutes later, I catch probably a 5 or 6 pound carp, and she's just giggling and all fired up. And the old lady says to me, what are you going to do with that? And I said, well, I'll probably throw it back. Why? Well, I'd like to have that. No problem. Here you go. She was tickled to death. And I told him, said, I'm usually out here a couple times a week. If you want carp, come on by. I'll hook you up. And I don't know, probably 2 hours later, the daughter come over to me and she said, you have no idea how happy you made my mother. And I just wanted to thank you for that. I was like, it's not a problem. I said, and I told her, I said, and I mean it. If you guys want carp, come by here. If my car's here, you know I'm catching them. Heather convinced it was the neighbor's cat. That's priceless. Knoxville, Tennessee, huh? Well, it's a bad one. You know, man, there's some gnarly crashes on the interstate these days. Now, there's some people driving semis that probably shouldn't be driving semis, and I'll leave it at that. If anyone who knows, knows. And I'm less apt to take the interstates these days. Oh man, I'd much rather take back roads, you know, 2-lane highways and stuff like that. But you know, and I always hear people, you know, like that old black lady talking about cooking carp. You know what I should have done is I should have said, "Hey man, if I catch another one, will you all fry it up? I can come over and try it." You know what I mean? I should. I'm sure they would have let me. Hey, Don Knight, how you feeling, man? You feeling all right today, buddy? I had a friend of mine, a couple guys I grew up with, mom posted a thing on Facebook today about people that's had or are going through cancer, and it's kind of a tribute thing to one of her friends or something. You're great, nice dude. Glad to hear it. You be ready to go back to work this spring? You'll be ready to go back to work, but just working because you can, not because you have to. I like that. That's what I'm going to do. We shall see. I'm I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna what all I'm gonna say. I need to go over to my storage. In fact, my payments due at the end of the month, I think, for it. I need to go over and start going through crap and get the go on the dumpster side and the keep and sell side. So I can figure out roughly how much I'm gonna have. Paku once it got huge. I debated eating it, but didn't because it was fed aquarium food. I didn't trust it. Yeah, I can see that. But I think I'm gonna have the transmission rebuilt in the Buick. I'm telling you, that Buick and me just don't get along, dude. I'm telling you, it's not for me. That car is not for me. But I think I'm gonna have to, because it sometimes it just seems like it doesn't drive right, or however you want to put it. I don't know. It's there's always something. I figured. I would trade that thing for, I don't know, anything. I would trade it for a Prius. No, no, I would never mind. I can't drive a Prius. Man, that dude looks like Ed Asner. Is that right? Yeah, played in the Poseidon Adventure and others, a million other shows. Yeah, I never had any fish until my sons got older and they wanted to get they had seen them that their friend had them or something, and they wanted to get a couple Oscars. And I was like, I don't care. So we set up an aquarium and stuff. But it seemed like I was the only one that ever cleaned it. You know what I mean? So to say I wasn't bummed when the fish got too cold would be an understatement. Hmm. Hey, Eric, I know you're out there. You headed to work. You need to pop up if you are. You know what's up with your brother? He mad at me today, or yesterday, or the day before. Yeah, I don't think people think about what releasing a fish or two fish into a ecosystem can do to it. You know, it's like the snake thing. They can totally wreck an ecosystem. And them snakes are a prime example, man. That's one of those things kind of like the Asian carp. There's just it's too late. There's nothing you can do about it. They're there, they're staying. You can try to trap as many as you want. If you can't trap 500 or 600,000 a year, you don't have a chance. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know anything about it. I'm just guessing. Yep. Stadium discussion for the Bears. Senate bill passed. Groundwork for new stadium headed to committee. Potential economic impact. Boy, that's a cool looking stadium if they build it. It sure stimulate that area there. That's the old area, steel mills and stuff up there back in the day. It's kind of Kind of neat. You can drive up there. In some spots, you can get kind of close to the lake. Another place, like you can't go in the steel mill place and drive around and look at where they would load the big boats or nothing. But there's some places you can get where you can see, where the boats used to come in, and it's pretty cool. Think how big a boat has to be to haul steel. You know what I mean? But anyway, when I surfed, they always used to talk, like surfing. The surfer people talking in code. Let's go surfing at casinos, for instance. Well, if you don't know where casinos is, you're never going to find it. Which casinos was easy. There's 2 casinos up there, and it's one of the 2 because they call it casinos. Pretty simple. But if they, one of them was, let's go. I'll meet you at the shooter's place, and there's a place in Whiting, Indiana, that there's like this 2-story old brick building with an inlet from the lake comes in underneath it, and the door can open and a boat can pull in and stuff. Well, in the bottom of that, they have a shooting range, and I don't know who owns it or whatever, but we were someone knew the people that ran it or whatever. It's an old building too, but we could go up there and change into our wetsuits and stuff in the wintertime. And it was a pretty cool old building. They had all kinds of old pictures of the lake and stuff like that. But they called that the shooter's place. I'll meet you at the shooter's place. And if you didn't know where it was, you wouldn't have a chance. And I don't know how I got off on that, but it was a good time. Oh, when I was going up there and looking at the steel ships, that's right. And you make a mistake, you turn on the wrong road up there and head down there, and you get up by the gate, they'll come out and tell you ain't supposed to be there. No problem, man. I'm just looking for a place to go surfing. And then from Michigan City going to New Buffalo, and they're both right close to the border. Hey, good morning, Giggle Pickles. I like the name. And they're like, Michigan City's here, the border for Michigan and New Buffalo's there. And between the 2 is all neighborhood, neighborhoods, and then these big houses that are on the lake that are worth a lot of money. And there's a couple surf breaks in there, but you got to know someone to get in because they got a guy at the gate, they had a gate to get into these neighborhoods and crap like that. And if you knew what to tell the guy, you could get through, which I never did. I usually just followed the people when they say, just follow us in, we'll wave you in when we go. But yeah, I spent a couple summers wasting my time going up there and going surfing every time I got the chance. It was a nickname that stuck. Yep. Giggle Pickles. I don't even want to ask. That nickname that stuck. I like it. Kind of like the Bug Man. Oh, good morning, Dee. I didn't see you. My God, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? It is so good to see you today. My day is complete. I've missed you. How is your husband? He's been going fishing a lot, ain't he? Good for him. He needs it. And I think that moving and all this stuff kind of caught up with him there at the end of the year. And so it's good that he's got out. I need to get out, actually. J-Dog's mad at me, so I can't go fishing over there no more. But that's all right, I suppose. Come and go, I reckon. So I'll figure something out. Oh, man. Framework for the Greenland deal. Come on, Trump, just leave Greenland alone, man. Awesome. Are you working from home today, or are you going to be going in? I can't figure out when I filled out my stuff for my Social Security retirement. I turned 62 in February. And when I filled it out, I filled out that I wanted it to start, in March or April. And for some reason, it don't start till May. I don't know. which means I'll have to work a little more those last 2 months. And then after that, I'll have to do one appraisal a week. I think I figured it out. And one appraisal a week, if I done one a week all year long, it puts me close to the 24,000. Real close, depending on what kind of appraisals they are. But I got to remember, I got a folder that I log them into. I need to get with Chadwick and ask him if he could make me a simple Excel program that all it would have is order number, date, and the amount it was. And what I need is that the amount it was to total at the bottom, so I know, after I get, say, 30 of them on there, I won't have to total them all up. Home the rest of the week. Heck yeah. Got a punch clock. All right, Royce, we'll see you later, man. I'll look for you this weekend, maybe. Giggle Pickles, are you a guy or a girl? 1976, is that when the year you was born? That'd make you, what, about 50? Absolutely. Good morning, buddy. Kitty cat, do not get yourself in trouble this morning. I still have a squirt gun. I'll set it up here just as a preventive measure. I'm a female almost. Okay, I won't touch it, but go ahead. I'm a pretty open, fair person. I don't judge. If you don't judge the fact that I'm short and fat, then we're fair. There's the kitty. I figured he'd get his. Nope, don't look at the light. I'm telling you. I told you. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. You see that? Don't do it. Yeah, I'll get you with that. You sit right there. You're fine. Don't jump up on that lamp. It jumps up and hangs on the lamp, which is my fault because last summer, almost 50. Yep. Last summer when I'd let the dogs in, moths would get in the back door and they would go up to that light, and it was a kitten, and it would jump up and try to catch them. Well, then I'd get my little tennis racket bug zapper and we'd kill bugs. So it's my fault that she goes to jump up there like that. But as long as she lays like that right there, she's fine. I'll let her do it. I'm a female. Oh, okay. You're a female and you're almost 50. You're not almost a female. All right. We're good then. I'm with you. I jumped the gun on that one. Oh, man, I cleaned the house, living room, my office here, and another area Sunday. Vacuumed everything, moved it. I need to dust real bad, but I swear you can't even tell. I need a little bitty apartment on the lake. That's what I need. Yeah, her name's Cat because I can't think of a name for her. And all I ever do is say, "Come here, kitty, kitty, come here, Cat," and she comes sometimes if I'm getting food. But you know how cats are; they do what they want. They're not cool like dogs are. Which looks pretty cool sitting up there like that, so I'll let her stay. Yeah, she's a sleepy kitty, ain't you? Look at that snow. Ooh my. Well, I guess if it's winter, let's just get snow and leave it and quit melting and then getting more snow and melting. Remember when I lived up in Wisconsin? Up there when it started snowing, say late November or whatever, and you'd get 4 or 5 inches on the ground. Well, that wouldn't melt, and then more snow would come, and eventually it gets piled so high off your shovel in the driveway that you're throwing it up over your head. I'm off the rest of the week too. Heck yeah. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. The wizard is the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz, the first show to make midgets famous. Eric and Curtis must be warming their shovels up. Yep. Well, I think it's going to go south of us. The looks of what I'm seeing on the news here, they said it's iffy. Said it, with weather, it's hard to tell. It could shift or whatever. But right now, they're talking about all the big snow going south of Indianapolis, which would put it down going across like Mike Greenwell, and depending on how far south it goes towards J Dog's way, I think. And like I said, man, it's them hills down there. You might as well shut everything down because I wouldn't drive in the snow on them hills. Somebody keeps texting me. Let's see. Okay, no, it ain't something on. Okay. No, 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 no. I don't know, man. A friend of mine's having a tough way to go right now. No, I don't want to summarize one unread message. Dang, that's a novel. I better wait till after to read that. Okay. There's the future Colt quarterback. I know it's not going to happen, but man, I sure wish it would. Well, it's good. I get a physical once a year, but I'm old, so once you hit about 40, man, you should get one about once a year. Have them do blood work and you know make sure everything looks good because you never know. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I made that up because that's not right. Something like that. Let's text Curtis and see if he's going to come out and play today or not. Probably won't, I imagine. I must have done something made him mad or hurt his feelings or something too, I guess. I got to quit doing that. Running out of friends, man. Well, I'll tell you what, that quarterback, he was pretty impressive for the Hoosiers. I don't care who you are or who your team is or whatever. That kid was impressive. Let's see, Giggle Pickle, we might make you blue. Let's check it out. Make sure you're not some crazy person. Let's see here. Joined in August of 23. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, says me. Open says me. Ah. There we go. All right. Oh, I hate the fast thing. And if you do that, then you got to make the appointment first thing in the morning. Hey, dog, what's up? You big retired man. We're going to start a retirement club. And yes, we will sit around and rub it into everyone who has to go to work every day. Yes, yes, we will. Na, 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 na. I've been looking for a boat, man. Hopefully, I can find something eventually. What do you mean waiting? I gave you the freaking number. Did I not send you the number? I guess not. Hold on a minute. It's that car the nurse is selling. 729-7804. There we go. I'm going to put the card sold eventually. I'm tired of sending the number to people. There. Now, see, I know for a fact I responded to you this time. I don't want to hear it. Okay, there we go. Na, 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 na. This might end up being a short live. I can't remember what time Eric goes to work, though. He should be headed to work anytime. Take back your cold. It's nice right now. It's 30, or oh shoot, it's dropped. It's 21. It was warmer earlier. I'll be back. I better go make sure the sinks stay on. And I thought it was warming up. I guess not. Stay there, kitty cat. I'll be right back. Yeah, go to the store just in case we get some crappy weather, so I don't have to get out. Should have stopped and got some oranges after church yesterday. That's what I should have done. That's what's wrong. I ain't got no oranges. Okay, I didn't think so. It's a sleepy guy. He ate a good kitty. Yeah, I went to Fresh Time and got some of them tangerines, and they were definitely bigger. They're like that big around compared to them little bitty ones. But man, for the price, there weren't that many in the bag. You know what I mean? So it's like, here we go, some weather watch stuff here. It so is it worth buying the bigger ones for you get less of them, but they're bigger and taste better? I don't know.
We're not quite into that 48-hour window. We're going to get new data coming in later on today. Brian will have the latest on that.
Yeah, it looks like all through
again, we still have plenty of
Greenwell over towards J Dogs.
I think there's going to be a really good heavy snow band likely setting up in southern Indiana, including areas like Louisville, Kentucky. So anywhere from Indy to Louisville, even all the way down towards Nashville, big mess on the way because Nashville down here is going to be dealing with snow and freezing rain likely. So an ice storm down towards Nashville.
Oh man, that sucks. I'll have to pass on the ice storm.
Again, starts on Saturday afternoon. Will take us all the way to early Monday, with the snowiest day being Sunday. The heaviest of the snow likely south of Indy. Could see up to 12 inches of snow downstate.
It'll be the first time a lot of people seen 12 inches down there, won't it?
Good, it looks like going into today on Sunday.
Oh, that was bad.
Monday, because this is a powdery snow. So roadways blowing and drifting is going to be an issue on Sunday into Monday as well. Morning rush hour on Monday.
Thursday and Friday low 7. Friday, Saturday low 1. 5, -7, -4.
24 on Tuesday. We bounce back to the upper 20s by Wednesday of next week. Thank you, Jim. A little more than 2 months after.
Weird ass winter, man. Weird winter. There we go. We're done with that now. We know what's going to happen. Mike Greenwell and J Dog going to get snowed in. Let's see. I didn't know I ordered anything. Team. Oh yeah, cool. That'll work. I got my, what do you call it? The cordless drill thing, impact driver or whatever. Speaking of which, I have no idea where it went. Huh? Oh, it's over there. Quick Bar, $10. Hey, thank you, man. Good morning. Thank you so much. Nobody ever sends me money. You rock, man. But the impact driver I bought or whatever, cordless impact driver thing, I needed a way to be able to put screwdriver bits and stuff in it and they make it's I don't know, it's ½ inch or whatever the socket goes on or whatever. Well, they make a replacement that the inside has it's open where you can put your drill bits and stuff in. It don't tighten. It's like it's made to fit them. John Marvis explained something that I'm not doing very good at. But anyway, they make them to replace the one you have with the kind that have, Here, that'd be easier just to do it this way, wouldn't it? Probably would, I'd say. There was a thing. Where did I don't want to track it. I want to see what it is. Dummies. There, check. There we go. Says it's arriving Saturday. Let's see if we can make this bigger. There we go. Okay. If you look, see in the top of that, see the hole right there? Okay. That's so you can put bits in it, like different screwdriver bits and stuff like that. And you just take the cone off the end of the drill, take the one out, and put that one in. You know what I'm saying? So I just happened to find that, and I was like, heck yeah. That one's on Temu. I'm gonna see if it's cheap. If it looks too cheap, I'll just order a good one. But I thought, what the heck, try the cheap one first, because I just need it for like drilling, putting screws in. So that's what's coming from Temu now, I guess. Long story, all that just to tell you that's what's coming from Temu. Quick Bar, I don't know who you are, man, but thank you so much. I'm trying to make you. There we go. I don't even care if you're a serial killer. I like you, and you can be a mod. There you go. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, man. That's awful nice of you. If you guys would, man, if you'd share it out and stuff, so maybe I can pick up a few more subs every now and then. I don't try to push that very often or nothing, because I get tired of, a lot of lives you hear it, they'll say it 20 times or something, and I don't do that, but maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, mark all of those red. That's how you do that. Thank you, man. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. I didn't make you mod for more money. Promise you I didn't. Oh, it's Quick Bad. No, it's Quick Bar. That's right. Okay. That reminds me, I was going to check the channel out and see if you're Charlie Manson's brother or anything like that. There we go. Go to channel, bam. Aftershock truck. That's cool. I joined in 2018. Cool. I joined in 2008 or 9, I think it was. It's a long time ago. I know that. Oh. We should start a catfishing commune. Money. Couldn't pass it up. Oh, no, that's cool. I like it, Luke. We should start a catfishing commune and just buy a bunch of land in Tennessee, close to the Tennessee River. Everybody can come and hang out there when the world goes nuts, because it's going nuts eventually. It's just a given. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Maybe it'll warm. Only 21. Oh, that's cool. Just good to see new people. You was on my recommended. Cool. Technically, this is for talking about catfishing, but sometimes we get around to that and sometimes we don't. I call this my show, but that's a loose term for what it's just people sitting around BS. And usually a couple people will pop up and we'll have Eric will be up here in a little bit. He's driving for work. He drives delivering tires, and he'll come up depending on which truck he gets. And we just sit around and BS, to be honest with you. It's Nolan Lake, what state's it in? It's the clubhouse. There you go, Uncle Lou. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Bugman's clubhouse. We come in and hang out at the clubhouse. Yeah, I forgot. Cool. What state is Nolan Lake in? I'm in Indiana, and we got people in here from, what's that damn state Lou lives in? Used to be a wrestler. Oh, Iowa. That's right. It's a state in the United States that most people don't think about. And then Ohio, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida. There's people come in from everywhere. Well, I don't know where John's at this morning. He may be having. Oh, Oh, his mom was going to oh, what's that thing? Hospice, like they done with dad, where they'd take him for a week. I forgot. That's what he's doing this week. So he may be staying up late and going fishing and stuff. I don't know. That's why he's not been around this morning. He's probably up late. That's what it was. See, we knew that's what it was. Oh, Edmonton County, Kentucky. Cool. No, I haven't. I got family over in Harlan, Kentucky, from Harlan and Whitesburg over in that area, Pikesville, way over east. Used to be a wrestling state. You know, I almost sent you a message the other day, Uncle Lou. I was flipping through and the Big Ten channel had Iowa and Penn State wrestling, I think it was. And I almost sent you a message to tell you, hey, man, but I figured you probably knew it already. Did you see the thing where what's her name from the Fever was on her podcast or whatever? She was joking about having herpes because she had a cold sore on her lip from chapstick or something, someone's chapstick. That's what she said anyway. You never know. But it was funny. And, you know, people were saying she shouldn't say stuff like that on, you know, out in public. But I was like, man, y'all people take life too serious. She doesn't take life that serious. Oh, okay, yeah. Then you know where Park City is? There used to be used to be like a golf course and a hotel there, sits up on top of the hill. We used to go there and play golf all the time on Derby weekend. Park City, I think, is the name of the little town there, and it's like what, 1 or 2 exits south of Mammoth Cave area. I've been to Mammoth Cave. It was cool, man. If you're ever in that part of the country and you get a chance to go, by all means, you got to walk through Mammoth Cave one time just to see the darkest dark you've ever seen in your life. When they turn the lights out, that's as dark as it gets, man. You work in Cave City? Cool. Yeah, I know the area. I like it down there. Oh, what's her name? She was dating the guy from American Pickers. She used to be Miss Supercross years ago, but and it might be Cave City that she's been kind of revitalizing, building, you know, little restaurants and coffee shops and stuff. Letitia Klein, that's her name. Dang, dude. Man, unbelievable. But yeah, I love Kentucky, man. I would live down there if I could, but there just ain't enough work in the area where my family's from anyway. It's mountain coal country. There just ain't no work down there. I mean, there would be work for what I do, but I'd have to drive a lot to do it. You know what I'm saying? Damn. That's unbelievable. We better save that for later, actually. Boom. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Close that. All right. I actually raced dirt bikes down there before, too. They actually had a GNCC at Park City, the golf course place, on the old side where they built the new course 20 years, 15, 20 years ago or whatever, and it wasn't a course no more. Yeah, it rained for 3 days. Thought it trashed the place, man. They never got invited back to have another race. I know that because it was bad. It was bad enough I drove down there to go racing, and we left Friday and raced till Sunday, and it rained the whole time. It was either misty or rainy the whole time for 3 days, and I left my bike up on the trailer and never came. I was like, I'm not racing in this shit. Ain't no way. John, good morning, Friction Burn. Good to see you, man. How's your time off? You don't even have to tell me. I know it's going too fast. Day's freaking Thursday already, isn't it? Damn. Did you get any fishing in? No, I'm not talking about Caitlin. I'm talking about the other one, the blonde, smoking hot. She was the one that was talking about having a cold sore on her lip. I just read about it a minute ago. I'll think of it in a second. Fished till 11:30 last night. Heck yes. Just a second, I'll tell you who it is. You know who I'm talking about. Super duper sexy ball player, the enforcer lady. I know I just seen that article. $18 big. Sophie Cunningham, there you go. My future wife. If I get to come back as a 6'6" tall basketball player, that is. Big 18 big keepers, nice. Yeah, she is a baddie, ain't she? Heck yeah. She's smoking hot too. I'm an old guy and I can say it if I want to. I don't care what nobody says. What was it Grandpa used to say? I'm old, I'm not dead, and it doesn't matter where you get your appetite as long as you eat at the house. Huge weekend storm set to slam half of huge storm set to slam half the U.S. with heavy snow and ice. Man, I wouldn't want to be in the ice part of that. Ice storms suck. Yep, ice storms are horrible. Well, shoot, man, I don't know what to do today. I don't know what to do. I got a bunch of crap I could do. I need to go to the store. I got to pay bills. Sometimes it makes being a railroad bum look attractive, doesn't it? Except for the lack of bathing in the cold nights. It's supposed to be 87 there Sunday. Good. That's too hot. I'll take snow over 87 any day. I'm just saying. Now, had you said it's going to be 72 with a slight breeze, I'd have said, heck yeah, I'm on my way. I am dumb. Ex-porn star Ababel Danger apologizes for viral moment during Miami Hurricanes NCAA final loss. So this ex-porn star is going to college in Miami. Nice. I bet she's a hit at the frat parties. I didn't say that. That was wrong. It's probably true, but it was wrong. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. How much? Oh. McDonald's worker arrested on suspicion of double charging customers and funneling nearly $700 to his personal account. Good for you, you young entrepreneur, you. But now you got to come up with a $30,000 bond. So that was a bad investment, man. You had the right idea. You just went too small. Hey, Terry B, what's up? Oh, I know what I was doing. Why didn't you remind me? Let me see. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I know what it is. They use the Facebook thing all the time. I remember now. Huh. Well, sometimes you get a bump on the head. That's just part of life. There's Eric. What time is it? 6:30. Show canceled due to lack of enthusiasm. Had 4 crappie over 13 inches. Really? Spawn's kicking in. Heck yeah. I have hit my head too many times. You're right. Now, I didn't say nothing about -30. I just said I'll take the snow over the 85 degrees stuff. Backpack sweat. I've been thinking if I get a fishing boat, I'm going to have to make one of them cooler air conditioner things or else buy one. I think I can make one about, the same price. I don't know. Or less, actually. But the only way I'll be able to fish in the summer in the daytimes with the bimini top up and one of them air conditioning things blowing on me. Fun fishing adventures. Good morning. What's up, dude? Yeah, I suppose everything's frozen here too. What means this word cold? Yeah, I was going to say I thought I could, and I think I already got a cooler that I could use to make it with. And what was I just thinking? Oh yeah, frozen water. I need to call Sonny and see if he thinks the bluegill pond's frozen enough to get out on. If it is, I might go fishing. What wouldn't be today? What's the? I need to make me a little bluegill rod. I got like some ultralight, 2-piece ultralights that I don't like, but I could use the end of it, take it off, and just zip tie a little reel to the end of it or something. You know what I mean? Just for bluegill. I could even super glue it and then zip tie it, maybe something like that. So I enjoyed. Oh, going the day off. Cool. Can't even go fishing because the water's froze. I hate when the water turns to a liquid to a solid, from a liquid to a solid. You never follow this guy, Backwater and Back Roads. Lives in a little shanty boat, pontoon houseboat on the rivers. From Tennessee River, Mississippi River, just, keeps going south till he gets to Warm. He's got a pretty good channel. Serious Automotive today. It's the suspension day. Well, you can come do transmission on mine if you want. No, it's just for a bluegill rod. It'd be about that long. You know what I mean? Or an ice fishing rod, I mean. You can buy them, but I got stuff to. Yeah, it is in San Diego this week, isn't it? Or was that last week? Last week, yeah. Where are they at this week? I forget. Oh, it's Anaheim too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Anaheim too this week. I remember now, said the blind man. It ain't easy being me, man. I'm telling you. It's not easy being me. Where you go, Eric? Huh. I guess not. Okay. I'm over it. Show's over. Gotta go. Oh, they're just north of you by 100 miles. Well, that's driving distance for a supercross. You kidding me? I'm leaving that alone. Let's see what I missed. Small water. Oh, about the gluing the reel on. Okay, yeah. Oh, you guys would do the same thing if you had the chance. Ain't no sense not to. I don't want to do that. That ain't no fun. I want to make a short ride. Just poof, make me a little short ride. Then it's perfectly fine with a little reel. It'd be good. It's not a problem. I think I'm only going to be fishing about 6 feet deep, maybe. So, yeah, I'm going to make one. I'm going to show it to you too when I get done. But I think I threw a lot of my little reels away cleaning the garage out the other week. I hope I didn't because I think of it now. Some of them was pretty good. And God made me a short rod. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But you're not supposed to know that. Did I get up too early today or what? I must have. But then again, I didn't start till 5:30, did I? Yeah, about 5:30, I think. There's my boy. There my boy is. What up, boys? Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, all you butt scratchers in chat. Well, those weren't for you. Na, 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 na. I doubt you'll get any of that snow we got coming either. Eric, I think it's going to be south of us.
No. I seriously doubt that, Boogie.
Everything I seen on the weather said south of Indy.
South of you, not south of me.
You're parallel with Indy, aren't you?
No, I'm not in Columbus. I'm south of Columbus.
Oh,
About
never mind
40,
then.
40 minutes south.
Yeah, you're right
Yeah,
in
we're-
line then.
Yeah, we're close to the foothills of Hocking Hills, so
You're not that far from J Dogs then.
yeah, they said 8 to 12 now is what it says, but
Yeah.
you know, that's the one job you can lie at and keep it, I mean.
Yeah. Yep. Like Bob Capoy and Bob and Tom always used to say, you should only get paid when you make when you make the right forecast. If you're wrong, you shouldn't get paid.
Well, my buddy Ryan Hall, y'all, been coming out. He's supposed to come out with 2 videos every day. He's probably going to be live today. Looks. No. Uncle Lou, I hope you stub your toe.
Let it snow. Let it snow. It's going to snow to you. It'll snow on you before it gets to us. It should be hitting you today, shouldn't it?
No, actually, Uncle Lou's just getting the bitterly cold. Hey, Uncle Lou, watch out for them exploding trees.
For those of you who don't know who Eric is in the chat, the new people, just take him with a grain of salt. He has no filter whatsoever.
No.
None whatsoever. So he's a good kid at heart. He just doesn't express it sometimes.
Camera's dirty.
You know, don't you agree that quarterback for the Hoosiers would look really good in a Colts uniform?
Nah, you guys be better off sticking with Mr. Jones.
Do what? No.
You'd be better off sticking with Daniel Jones.
No. That kid's got the work ethic, man. He's got what it takes to be great because he's got the work ethic.
Morning, Nate. Nubbies, good morning.
That's what made Peyton Manning so good was his work ethic and his prep. And he would tell them new receivers, if you don't want to work with me, you ain't gonna last here very long, and we'll see you an hour before.
That guy is gonna be a Las Vegas Raider.
I keep hearing that. I don't want to know. That sucks.
Yep.
Maybe
I did see that my team, my Green Bay, the great Green Bay Packers, they hired Al Harris as our defense coordinator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because our defense coordinator went to Miami.
Oh yeah. I'd take a foot of snow over ice any day. Well, I worked
Oh
at the
yeah,
cable company, man. We had an ice storm, and I'm gonna say it was at least a half-inch thick.
but they're saying right now that it should be like the storm of '93.
And that ice, there was, you'd go back in the easements, to see, to make sure you'd get a call the cable was out in an area, and you'd come find out the power was out. So how in the hell would they know the cable's off? But anyway, you'd walk back in the easements, man, and that stuff made the most eerie sound you've ever heard at nighttime. A little bit of breeze and them lines would rock back and forth, and it was weirder than ice
Motor Carry
fishing,
B.
hearing ice make ice in the middle of the night.
Now that's like I've never heard of the exploding trees until yesterday.
I hadn't either.
Yeah, I had to watch a video on it. I'm like, oh wow.
Really? Where's this
Yeah,
at?
it's happening. I guess it's happening up north in Canada, and I guess they're talking about areas in northern.
What? They
Like,
explode because of the cold or something? Water?
Yeah, water expanding in the tree or sap, and then it just
Really?
wow.
Oh, let me write this down. I got to Google this.
You could there's YouTube's of videos of it.
That's what I'm going to look for. Oh, there we go. Exploding trees up north, huh?
Yeah, because it's going to be like -50 up there in Minnesota.
Really? Let's Google that. Exploding trees,
Yeah.
or YouTube it, I mean.
It's crazy. Like I said, that yesterday was the first time I heard of it, and that's the only reason why I heard of it, because it was on the Pat McAfee show. They were talking about it.
Huh.
So, me after the show, I had to YouTube it and watch it. I'm like, wow.
Here's one that says, so cold in Iowa, the trees explode. Let's see. Are you kidding me? No way. That guy, he had some tannerite or something under there. There ain't no way. Where's the smoke come from when it explodes?
Probably from the water evaporation, the water that hasn't froze up.
It looks kind of
-35 to -45 wind chill.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's bitterly cold. That's what they call. Did you see all the snow they got up there in Russia, in Moscow? Holy moly!
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Extremely cold temperatures tonight. Please watch out for exploding trees.
Every time I hear it, it's like, what? What?
You tell me the end times aren't here.
Stay indoors.
I've never heard of that before until now. Wow, exploding trees.
Well, you got exploding trees and falling iguanas.
Wisconsin DNR responds to viral post on exploding trees.
And with those cold temperatures, the Wisconsin DNR says, don't be alarmed if you hear some kind of noise out in the woods. That's because as temperatures freeze, it doesn't just affect the ground we walk on or the type of precipitation that falls. It also affects the trees. And when the sap cools too quickly, small cracks become larger, creating a cracking or popping sound that can resemble a gunshot. Experts reacting to several.
Yeah, that ain't no good. We want to see them explode. Here's one.
In the wintertime, water freezes.
Everybody wants to be famous. We just want to see the tree explode. We don't want to hear you tell us how it does it. That's unbelievable, man.
I guess it's the water and stuff that it's inside the tree.
Yeah, they
Sap.
said that sap is running as well. It's what they said, that the sap drops, the temperature on the sap drops too fast, causing the cracks to expand, and then it explodes out. Wow.
Crazy though.
Yeah, it is. I've never seen anything like it before. I didn't know. I never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's awful dangerous. Watch out leaning up against those trees.
Man, you're not lying.
Especially them deer hunters out there. They got pee and they pee on the tree. Oh man, splinters.
Wow.
Talk about splinters.
That is wild, man. I like it. It's nice to find something new.
That piece of crap truck. I hate that truck.
Which one? Oh,
that truck
one?
right in front of me.
Yeah,
That's the one without cruise control.
Is that it right there? Yep.
Yeah. Sterling's in it today. He's been in it. He's not happy about it either.
I'll bet.
Nobody likes driving that truck because it don't have cruise control. Most of our stops are not. Well, there are some that are right around the corner, but most of them, they're half an hour, 45 minutes away. Well, we got sleep last night. Did you get anything?
Last night? I come home from church about 9 and it was cooler. I mean, it was nice. We didn't get anything. It wasn't no moisture of any kind, It actually wasn't even that cold. Yeah, that's wild. Trees explode from bitter cold. Never heard of it in all my 61, almost 62 years. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Now it's just another thing to worry about in life, I guess. Exploding trees. Coconut.
I know they have exploding pipes. Better make sure you got your faucets on there this weekend. No, I know what I'm making this weekend. A big old pot of deer chili.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
I'll be cooking that stuff up Saturday morning.
It's Wednesday.
And they're saying it's not supposed to hit us until Saturday evening.
Damn. Yeah, they are. Good job, John. Good job. Yeah, geez. Yeah. Them is some nice crappie there, John. Real nice crappie. Be a lot of frozen pipes.
Oh yeah. Be a lot of frozen pipes. Here's a suggestion to people that, say you got an unheated basement, go to the dollar store and get you some pool noodles and wrap around your pipes. It'll keep it a little bit warmer.
If you have a basement, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Like I got a crawl space. My sinks have been dripping or running about a pencil lead thick water for almost 2 weeks now.
Well, you didn't hear me. I said unheated basement.
You don't have to heat a basement. It's below ground. It maintains a pretty constant temperature. I can show you the scientific proof of that. Unless you have a walkout basement, then possible it could get too cold down there. I got just exploding trees. I can't get over this. I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. I want to see more. Do trees actually explode? And hell yeah, they do. I've seen it. I thought at first it was like tannerite or something because of the smoke, but gigantic wood splitter crushing logs. Why that girl's jeans got to be so tight to split firewood? That's what I want to know.
That way she gets more views.
You ain't lying.
That's what everybody's about.
I almost clicked on it.
Everybody wants to be popular. until they get shot in the face. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Wow, there's this tree, it's a dynamite tree that's doing everything it can to kill you, and it's got the bark going up has these pointy spikes sticking out. That's cool. Like, wow, man, you hit that on a dirt bike, you're gonna wish you didn't. They have these one trees. I don't know if they got them all over the Midwest, but they got like these long thorns on them. Long skinny
Briar
thorns.
trees, whatever. I can't remember
No,
what they're called.
I'm talking thorns that are about 6 inches long.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you notice, if you look at them, they got some white stuff on them, this white powdery looking stuff. When the thorn pokes you, it hurts, okay? But that powdery stuff will burn for hours. Because I've hit them like they've gone through my gloves on my dirt bike before, through my sleeve. And it's like, damn, that hurt. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, oh shit, that really hurts.
Yeah. I believe I've stepped on one before when I was little.
Birds go boom. I see the birds explode.
I know over here in Whitehall they had what was it, last weekend when it was real cold, they had one of the fire hydrants exploded.
Really?
Yeah.
Popular has no knots. Cool.
Like I said, it's gonna be bitterly cold.
Yeah, Lou, they showed one here in one of these videos that it just blew the bark off of it.
That's like the Ryan Hall was saying yesterday on the first video, I think it was, he posted. He was talking about the colder it is, the fluffier the snow, the more higher the amount of snow you'll get.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's easier to shovel too, though, because it's nice and light.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can blow it with a leaf blower.
Mm.
So this dude taps maple trees and said it helps to keep them from exploding because he taps them for the maple syrup. Interesting. You know, man, Susie's mom and dad had a place up in Bar Harbor, Maine, on the harbor there. And I was looking at the map of Maine. You talk about a state with a lot of vast wilderness. My goodness, man. What a,
Yeah.
it's except for the fact it's so cold up there. And then I forget, she said in the wintertime it gets dark there at about 3 in the afternoon because it's so far east.
Yeah, I like watching this show on Magnolia Network called Maine Cabin Masters. They go and fix up old cabins up there in Maine that are on the lakes that are in Maine. Yeah, I like it. Curtis says it's stupid. Curtis says it's stupid.
They were loaded at one time, and then the real estate crash and what it done to the stock market and shit like that zapped them. They never did recover, I don't think. They sold the house in Maine and moved to Florida. Because at one time they had the place in Maine, and then they had another place. One time they had a condo in like Corpus Christi, Texas, or whatever it is on the coast in Texas. And then they sold that and bought a condo in Arizona and sold it. It cracked me up. This old guy, he was going blind like mom is, but he was an old codger, big tall guy. And he said, that condos, he's fucked them condos. They made money. He said, I sell them with everything in them. You can have everything in there. I don't care. We just take our clothes and leave.
Hey, Uncle Lou, did you see John Parker made a song about me?
I might have seen that now that you mention it.
Uncle Lou knows exactly what song I'm talking about if he heard it.
Everybody's talking about it. Ain't nobody showing them.
Yeah, it was the talk of the town yesterday. Everybody wants to mention it. That one kid, Max Velocity, posted a thing and everybody's talking about it.
Oh yeah.
And then the one video I watched was it was a little tree, but it was on like a little town, a little like cul-de-sac or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the one I watched.
Said Max Velocity's the dude's name.
Yeah, but he's another meteorologist, but he's not Brian Hall. You know, Brian Hall's the GOAT. I like Ryan Hall because of what he does or stuff he does for the community.
Yeah.
Like when that hurricane stuff happened in North Carolina and they all got flooded. He did more for those people than FEMA did.
So cold in Iowa that trees explode. Yes. Man, that is wild. Breaking winter storm update. Extremely dangerous snow and ice storm coming. This old great white death is coming your way. Please seek shelter.
Yep, get your milk and bread. Get your milk and bread.
Yeah. Because you may get snowed in for a day and a half.
I don't know. They're talking 18 to 24 inches of snow. I think and then it's not going to melt because it's going to be cold afterwards. You might be in for a couple of days.
Yeah. Huh. I got a dirt bike. I'll be fine. If it starts, I'll go get stuff.
You know?
Huh.
They already they closed the Columbus Zoo this weekend. They're not going to be open all weekend.
Really?
Yeah, the Columbus Zoo is closed for the weekend. I'm like, what? That's awful messed up. And I done told my warehouse manager, there's a very highly chance that I'm not going to be here Monday. Probability is probably 72%.
Yeah, probability of me being here is slim to none.
About 20% chance of me being here. Because I'm not risking my life to come to work where I can't even leave work because if the roads are too bad, I'd do it, you know.
Yeah, well, you can't deliver and it's like that.
Yeah, that's like, what was it, a couple years ago, and they had that level 3, and I called him. I said, I can't come to work, and they tried to give me a point. That was hilarious. Well, they did give me a point, but they had to take it off because.
Yep. If
I
the
was
police
like,
say
K&M,
you can't leave unless it's emergency, then you can't leave unless it's emergency.
yeah, work is not an emergency.
No, people getting a new set of tires till the day after or so is not an emergency. They can wait.
Mm-hmm. Needless to say, I had to go up the chain of command to get that point taken off of me.
Yeah, sometimes you got to jump, man.
Yeah. Went to the regional manager and told him, and I was like, dude,
all right,
I was
dog.
at a level 3. I can't have a point for something I can't control. K&M is not above the law. He's like, well, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just call David, and David will call you. He's like, who's David? I said, well, that's my family attorney. And shortly after, the point went away.
Yeah, He's the guy that gets me out of jail so I don't miss work.
Yep.
Yep. He's the guy who keeps me from going to jail for overnight. Oh man. I felt kind of rough yesterday afternoon / evening. I think it's because I don't think I need to. I'm not eating right. I need to start eating right. And that's what's getting me, I think. So I go all day without eating.
Yeah, but you're still taking that liquid diet of that Red Bull. Blech.
Mountain
Can't
Dew.
believe you. I can't drink that stuff. I never was. I couldn't drink any of it. I tried the Mountain Dew Kickstart stuff.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no.
Monster. Blech.
You know,
No.
Mountain Dew is the perfect beverage. There's no need. There's nothing you can do to make it better. So they should just leave it be.
Yeah, there is. Turn it into slush. It's even better.
Oh well, yeah, but don't even say it. I ain't done that since
That's like
when
the-
it started.
The first time I went to, I think it was a Circle K, and seen a slushy machine was Mountain Dew. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You know, they don't make slushies like they did when we were kids. The slushies were different. They were like little frozen ice balls or whatever. You know what I mean?
Now they're like flakes.
Well, the stuff now, when you fill the cup up, it doesn't weigh anything. It's like it's full of air almost, because that's basically what that stuff is. If you let it sit and evaporate down to there ain't no more, it's about maybe an inch worth of liquid in the bottom of the cup. It's weird.
That's like when you're filling up your cup. You always want to tap it on the ground, compact it a little bit. That way you get a real full.
Huh.
I've always done that.
I never heard of it before.
You know, you tap your cup on the counter and you push the thing, you get more in there.
Well, I mess up because I use too much ice in my fountain pop. You know what I mean? So I don't. And I got now where I'll put a bunch of ice in the cup and I'll buy a 2-liter or something because I like a lot of ice.
No, I don't. Don't get ice from the ice machine at any fast food joint or gas station. No,
Why?
I'd rather. Why?
Yeah.
The black mold is in most ice machines. That's the reason why I don't get ice.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they
now.
don't clean them properly. Nah, I'm good.
Well, the gas station by my old house, I used to be able to go in there when I went fishing and fill my little cooler up with ice in the back of the ice machine. Well, the guy that used to let me do that, he ain't there no more. He's been there for about 5 years, you know, and I stopped in there after church the other day and he wasn't in there. I was like, oh, man.
And right now I'm heading to Portsmouth because I'm not going there last. I hate going to Portsmouth last.
I don't have to go to work today.
$2.99 a gallon today. Yesterday it was like $2.64.
Well,
That's so retarded. Gas prices can jump by 30 cents, but I'll be damned, they sure don't drop 30 cents. I think there should be some kind of regulation on how high a gas price can jump in a day.
Yeah. And I think if we take over a country that's got a lot of oil, then our gas prices should be down to $1 a gallon. Just saying. Venezuela.
It's like all the memes now are, I can't believe you, Trump. It used to cost $100 to fill my tank up. Now it only costs $65. What's wrong with you?
Yep.
Like, oh God.
You could give it to some people free and they'd still find something to bitch about.
I'd love to see the gas go down to $2 a gallon and stay there.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. 'Cause I'll never see it like when we were kids out push mowing the neighbors and, down the street's yards.
Yeah, and you never even
90,
really,
97 cents a gallon. That's as
you never
far.
even thought about. You know what I mean? You never thought about it. You just bought gas and never really. And now, I can remember. I forget. Might have been after the real estate crash. Whatever. Gas was over $4 a gallon. And I'm trying to
But
make
dude,
a living out here with no work coming in, and I'm like, geez.
I remember when September 11th happened and that the one marathon on Sullivan and Central Avenue was completely packed, and they jacked the gas price up to almost $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
They got in a lot of trouble for that. That's because people were panicking. And my boss, the warehouse manager, called me an asshole the other day too. You know how they got these cameras in the truck watching us? I hold my hand out and I was acting like I was playing on my phone, and the stupid camera wants to go, put your phone down.
Really?
Yeah. They dismissed it. And I'm like, and he's like, you did it twice. I said, yeah. They need to turn the sensitivity down, or they need to look at my hand, not idiots. It's like the one guy was eating an Uncrustable, and the stupid thing said he had his phone in his hand. I'm like, they need to fix that crap. What happens when you get AI trying to run the stupid camera to watch?
Yeah. You know, I think they're going to have to pass a law before long, too, that if you make a video and it's AI, that's going to have a watermark or something in it. Because there's too much stuff out there that's like, geez, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder about that every time I see Chadwick post a video on Facebook.
Yeah, it's like, some of them you can't tell. Oh, crap.
But my good buddy Chadwick wishes he had that hair. It's the school bus train.
Yeah, he did look like a rock star.
My widow peaks keep going back further and much more further. I'm not going to be like, what are they? One of those people that's got the ring around their head and their top of their head's all bald. Nope, I'm shaving it. Give me some turtle wax.
Yeah. Or they
What
come
up,
over.
Jody?
The Gene Katie come over. Remember that? Hey, Jody, how are you?
Yeah. Hey, Jody. I need to know what county do you keep getting pulled over in? I got to call and make a report on them. Something going on down there.
I'd be scared to speed, man, if I had that many tickets. I swear I would.
Well, as bad as Jody's driving is, she better watch out this weekend. She better just stay at home. I don't know if they're getting ice or not. I'm just joking, Jody. You don't have to do that, but there, Miss Jody.
Well, if they get ice down there, there's no sense in leaving the house anyway, man. Them hills, you're in trouble. You can't get stopped. You'll go off the edge of cliff
I don't
or
know.
something.
I don't know if states are like Ohio, if they have like weather advisories. That's like they call it a stage 3. It's emergency vehicles only are supposed to be on the road. I don't know if they do that in other states. I know they do it here in Ohio.
Yeah, they do it here too. Yeah. And I forget what they call them. The different stages. I know what you're talking about. Morgan and Scott County, she said. Man, it's hot in here. Or it could just be me. I'm telling you, I didn't feel good yesterday. I might be getting sick or something. I don't know. I guess I have to get me some NyQuil today and slam it and take care of it. What's that?
People are. I went to Walmart the other day. People are buying up the generators too.
Oh yeah, I got one. I got a little bit of one. It won't run the house, but it would run like some electric heaters or something to keep us warm in a couple of rooms if we had to.
Yeah.
When it snows, we get out to see how far we can get driving. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yep. Make sure you always have your roadside emergency kit in there. Make sure you got the blanket in there too. They say you're supposed to have a blanket in your vehicle during this time of year, you know, just in case you break down. Don't ask me what a blanket's going to do for you. I mean, if it's cold, it's going to be cold, whether you got a blanket on or not. After this storm rolls through for a while, you might get a couple of days that gets back up in the 30s, but nothing major. It's going to be cold. Winter is here, boys. Get ready. And they're talking about the Alberta Clippers, one right after another after this, which will be fun. I mean, I just think spring will be here before you know it.
Yes, it will. Yes, as a matter of fact, it will.
But I'll be honest, I would rather have snow than ice or cold rain. I hate cold rain.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yep.
Because once you're wet and you're cold, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
No, Jody, I was at the boat and RV show last weekend or weekend before last, and me and Curtis were, hey, Doopy, get off your phone. And we were hopping in the boat, checking them out, and the campers. I think that's probably gonna be my next purchase is a camper and RV. I don't think I can afford an RV, but a camper I can squeeze that in.
You can, if you take your time and look around long enough, you can find, remember like 80s and 90s, they had those, it's like a van front and a camper built on the back. If you take your time, look around, you can find a good one. One that somebody's kept indoors and took good care of. And a video of this coyote swim from the mainland out to Alcatraz. He's having a little trouble maintaining balance now that he got on dry land, though. He looks a little cold.
What we got going on up here?
What's that? Up there where? Up the road?
Yeah.
Police lights?
Popo lights.
Yeah, that coyote looks cold. Goodness gracious.
Did you ever look up? Well, there's one coming too. Something going on. Did you ever look up Mouse Island?
Mouse Island? No.
Yeah, it's an island that's in Lake Erie that's for sale.
Oh, that's right. You was telling me about that. Yeah.
That must be an accident or something.
Yeah, there's a crash up ahead. You're probably going to get stopped in traffic.
Yeah, that truck's sideways. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Looks like he might have hit the semi. Might have hit him. Yep.
Mhm. What the semi hit?
Dodge truck.
Uh,
That's right there is why you should not be in a hurry, people.
yep,
Take your bugman time.
that's right. Well, you got to figure if you're in a hurry to get somewhere, you have an accident. Well, you just cost yourself twice as much time now.
Mm-hmm. And you might not make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly. You may not make it there at all. You could get a trip to the hospital, maybe.
What's that book? What's that old book back in the day? The Tortoise and the Hare.
Yep,
You see, you won that race.
that's right. That's right. Bugman the tortoise.
But
Huh.
I just hope everybody's safe and sound this weekend, and everybody is prepared for what's coming.
Yeah,
Like I said, we ain't had one of these. We ain't had a snow like this in a long time.
yeah, they make too much out of it. It's just going to be snow, man. That's why
Yeah, it's
I
not the
call
snow that. It's not
the
the snow that scares.
white death is coming.
It's not the snow that scares me. It's the ice. They're talking about 1.5 inches of ice in some areas. That brings down trees, which collapses power lines. Which
Oh, I know.
people
I
are,
work.
you know what I
believe
mean?
me,
Yeah,
believe
you
me,
know
I
what?
worked like 72 hours straight almost at the cable company. One ice storm we had. It's the only one I ever had when I worked there for 15 years, and I don't ever want to do it again. Like I said, it made spooky ass noise at night in easements, and it's like I ain't walking back there no more. The best when I come out, I pull up and I go around behind this house to check the pole, and this lady, her power's out, right? Well, a branch had fell on her power drop, and it had pulled the meter base off the house. Okay, but the line from the pole to the house was still hot. She was out there pulling on the branch. I was like, "Oh, excuse me, ma'am, come here, please. Let me tell you
Might
something
not
real
want to
quick."
do that.
Yeah, and she come over. I said, "What you just done? You're lucky you're alive." I said, "Do you see that line that runs from the pole to your house to and your meter base pulled off? Your power's out because the meter base got pulled off. The line from the pole to your meter base is still hot." "Oh, you're kidding me." I'm like, "No." They could have found you laying here with your bottom of your feet blowed out or something. Yeah, man, electricity is not to be played with at all.
I think that storm's
Morning,
starting
Rusty.
today in Oklahoma area.
Oh, is it?
I think that's where it's starting today.
Yeah. Electricity is not to be messed with. It's invisible and it can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not to be messed with. My dad's dad, my grandfather died when my dad was 14. They were wiring lights for a stadium or something and had the circuit breaker and everything all turned off, and someone turned the breaker on. And they said so much voltage went through him that it melted the coins in his pockets.
And there you go, Sandy. There's your Christmas tree. Oh, wait. She's probably asleep.
Yeah. Her and Curtis stay up and talk all night. Well, it's just now.
Fuck yeah. Oh, God, it drives me nuts.
She's up all day while he's up all night because it's daytime for
Mhm.
her. You know what I mean?
Hate that crap.
He should reverse it and say, "Nope, you're going to talk to me in my daytime."
Yeah, you know she's got the power.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, man. Well, shoot, man, I need to eat something this morning, like maybe some
Too bad.
something.
Too bad. Too bad that AFC Championship. There's Fred Fox. Aw. Too bad that AFC Championship ain't in New England, because, man, that would be sweet.
Yeah, well,
All, all that snow, about 16, 18 inches. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be cool.
That's my favorite kind of football games.
Huh. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep, Denver's not getting no snow up there like New England.
No,
And I don't know if Seattle, what's going on in Seattle. Ooh, wind.
it's an indoor stadium in Seattle, or is it outdoors?
I can't remember. I think it's outdoors. I
I
think
think
it's,
I think every stadium should have to be outdoors.
what are you talking about? Your stadium ain't outdoors. You're in a dome.
It's not mine. I'm just saying. I think they should all be outdoors.
Mm, I understand why they want them in domes and stuff.
Yeah, because you sell more tickets, people are more apt to sit in the stands
Hmm.
in a nice climate-controlled area.
Mm. No, not only that, when you have concerts and stuff during the football off season when it's cold or raining or whatever, you still have your event.
Yep.
And then I didn't know, what is it, the Anacostia or whatever that
Yep.
river is out there in the Potomac area. I didn't
Yep.
know that was known as the Poop River. So I don't know if anybody ever watched Ernie the Hog Snatcher back in the day, and he's sitting in a roller coaster
Yep.
ride, and it was a roller coaster of poop.
I remember I went up to Lake Michigan to go surfing one time, and I was on the south end of the lake, the very south end of Indiana Dunes National Park or whatever, and there'd been big storms that went through the day before Chicago and across the lake and everything. There was a lady down there testing the water from DNR, and I was getting my stuff on and everything, and she came up and parked, and she said, "If I was you, I wouldn't get in that water." I'm like, really? She said, "Yeah, the E. coli count is like 500 times higher than normal or whatever." I'm like, really? She said, "Yeah, when it rains so much in Chicago, or yeah, in Chicago, when it rains so much or whatever, and the sewer gets overflowed or whatever, that instead of going to the sewer plant, it just feeds it into the lake." And there was a whole bunch of poop water at the end of the lake, evidently. I was like, well, I better drive over on the west side of Michigan, then go up about 30 miles. She said, yeah,
You
that'd
know,
be a good idea.
the only reason why I know that because when they announced the new Washington Commanders, whatever they call themselves,
Yeah.
their football stadium is going to be right there on the Anacostia or whatever, however you pronounce
Right
it.
on the Poop River.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a poopy team, so I mean,
Yeah.
put them on a poopy river.
Well, most people don't realize most cities that are on some kind of river, even small river like the White River here, they for years that's how their sewer system worked. If it got too full, from a big rain or whatever, it would overflow into the regular water drains into the rivers. And then the EPA started cracking down. I mean, I can remember here when I forget how many years it took them to do it, but they had to redo all the sewer lines in the whole county or city, and to make it where they didn't even have access to overflow. Interesting, said who? Not me, said the man. Oh man, I need someone to make me an omelet. I get so tired of freaking having to cook for her all the time. I really, really, really do.
Maybe Curtis will make me a breakfast burrito this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Not gonna happen.
No, but he'll want me to make him pancakes.
She'll be 2. No kidding, Jody. Your grandbaby will be 2 years old. No way. Really?
Yep.
Time just flies by these days, man. Jeez, who?
I always say, ever since I hit 21, the years just flew by ever since then.
Yeah. It just seems to me like the older I get, the faster they go.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone see the video of the dude in the white pickup truck and the one individual protester or whatever was standing in front of his truck and wouldn't move? And
Oh, you're talking about the SUV? He was on his way to work and he thought it was a ICE vehicle.
I think this guy was in a pickup truck and he got tired of the guy standing in front of his truck and got out and drug him away from the truck and beat his ass.
Another video I seen, they thought he was an ICE agent. Dude stood in front of his truck and he had enough. He got out and beat the tar out of him.
Yep, probably the same one then. You know me. I usually watch them with the volume off doing something else.
Well,
I like the one.
I don't want to get into it because the one makes me mad is them going into that church while they're having service. So
Don't get me started. Yep. Don Lemon, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Yep. I'm sorry for my language, but man, I was fired up.
I was like, I'm glad I ain't in that church because I'd have been going to jail.
I guarantee you there's a few people in my church that have guns on them and they have them on purpose. But have you seen the one where the ICE agent pulls up to the lady, rolls the window down and says, "Hey, ma'am, just so you know, we're trying to catch a violent child molester. You guys are protecting him. Just so you know, that's what you're protecting right now."
I've seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I hope your child's next. That's what I would have told him. We'll even go to another town and you can.
That's like that. There's this one person on Facebook, and she keeps posting about the guy that got drug out in his boxers.
Oh yeah.
He was American citizen. Well, his roommates were child molesters, and they were illegal immigrants. I'm sorry, he got pulled out. He got pulled out in his underwear. Maybe he should have called and said, "Hey, I got 2 sex offenders living with me, and they're illegal immigrants. Come get them." You wouldn't have got pulled out in your underwear. Dipshit. Reap what you sow.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's a lot of them here now. Because a lot of them that they come over here aren't
Buggy
citizens. Yeah.
Buggy, did you get to see the sunrise yesterday?
No.
Oh, dude. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, it looks like there's a good one coming here. Well, I can't see it yet. It's still behind the trees. Another 2 weeks or maybe a month, it'll be over enough to see it.
That sunrise yesterday was beautiful. Today, it's too clear. But when you got a lot of cloud cover and that sun comes up and it's basically the sky looks pink.
Yep.
That's almost as good as looking at a nice set of titties.
I agree, actually.
I'm sorry. Hey, Brian, what's up?
I should probably give a disclaimer. This show is not for children. It's for adults only. If you're a parent and you let your children listen to this show, you should have your children taken from you and go to jail. You've been warned. Okay, we can go back to that regular programming now.
What's your percentage of snow out there, Brian? I know you're going to be getting it. Brian, I didn't know. I hope you don't take your boat on the Anacostia. That's the Poop River.
The Poop River. There's more of them out there than you know about. Take my word for that.
Oh, like I said, the only reason why I knew it because they were talking about the new Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
They're the Redskins to me, and they always will be.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%.
But that's the only reason why I know that because they mentioned that was the Poop River.
Yeah.
And then I always remember Ernie, the guy that used to go free roller coaster rides.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to fish
Ernie
that
the
river
fish
all the
man.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernie the fish manager.
He went big on TikTok or something, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
think
watch
they
TikTok.
I think they went over and made some money or something. I don't do TikTok neither.
TikTok will rot your brain.
Because it's owned
Make
by
you
China, they
stupid.
want your brain rotted.
Stupid.
Yep. They want your brain rotted. That's the whole idea behind it.
Mm-hmm.
When it erode the mental capacity of the average American, and then they won't have no problem taking over. Like
But that's like the Somalian daycare fraud. Do you really think them people came up with that?
well, they've probably been doing it in other countries, but like Nick Shirley said, nobody's talking about what happened to all the fighting age young men that came in from China. Nobody ever talks about them. There's thousands of them came in. Where are they at?
They're in hiding.
They're in freaking all the land China bought and built their own little installations. They're in training. I wouldn't call it hiding. But yeah, they never talk about that. And 60 Minutes, I mean, it was so bad, 60 Minutes done a segment on it, and showed them. And the one guy that lived there because they all came through the same place. They all had the same, it was either text or something on their phone giving them directions to that place. And the guy said he didn't know how many thousands of people come through there.
What's your forecast for this weekend, Jody? You getting ice or you getting snow or a mixture of both?
We're going to get some snow. I bet we end up only getting a couple inches up here the way they talked, which I'm okay with that.
It just depends on the track of it.
Yep. They said they'd know more in 48 hours when it hits they'll know more when it hits the 48-hour mark where it's 48 hours.
Know.
Yeah.
As I say, they'll know more come Friday what's going on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you'll be 3 to 28 inches of snow. Hell.
3 to 20.
I hope James has got a plow on his truck. Oh, wait, he just bought a stupid new sports car. That surely ain't gonna do nothing in the snow.
It'll look good sitting in the garage though.
Oh, dang.
He's already got a truck, doesn't he? I think he does.
I think he does, yeah.
Yeah, something to pull that boat with. That's a big boat.
That's what I would have spent my money on, a new truck, not a car.
Already had a truck.
No, you buy a better truck.
Oh.
Don't waste money on a car that you can hardly ever drive. Besides to your doctor's appointments and stuff.
But you look good when you go there.
Yeah.
But yeah, cars like that, you want to live down south Florida and stuff where you can drive them all the time.
It's like a motorcycle.
Yep. Florida, for the longest, I think they still do, even had a helmet law where you had to wear a helmet. I don't know if they still have that or not there, but we haven't had one here in Indiana for I don't know how long, decades. To the point that one guy that used to bring it to the floor all the time gave up and realized it was never going to happen because the voting block was too big. The ABATE was pretty strong here, the lobby. where I don't care if you wear a helmet or not. I will admit that they do restrict your ability to hear sirens and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then it blocks off some of your visibility on the sides.
Yeah, your peripheral vision, and it hinders your ability to hear as well, especially when you're like me and you put your earbuds in and then you put your helmet on. It's a shrimp. It's a little baby shrimp. Made a baby shrimp. Baby shrimp, baby shrimp. There you go. Baby shrimp, baby shrimp. What do you know?
I guarantee you ain't gonna be driving it in 28 inches of snow.
Well, heck no, you wouldn't even be able to open the door. And once you did stop, if you got anywhere. I bet all the people with snow plows and stuff are getting all the sleep they can right now. Loud shirts and loud pipes save lives. I agree.
Oh yeah. Especially up the, what they said, I-95 corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking 18 to 20 something inches of snow.
And
Yeah, I knew
there's
good.
no reason. There's nothing important enough to leave the house for when it gets like that, unless it's a medical emergency.
Yeah,
There's nothing that important.
That's one of those. Sit on the front porch. Well, if you got a porch, screened-in porch with heat, you sit on the front porch drinking your coffee, looking at all the idiots drive by like,
Yep.
I remember back in the day, there used to be a spot that people would be driving and they'd get stuck all the dang time. They'd be out there. I'm like, oh man, have to go out there with the shovel and dig them out.
We used to walk around and get people unstuck all the time when we were teenagers. And then if there was a truck, we'd ask them if we could hop on the bumper, and we'd hop on the bumper and go down the road a ways. Bumper hopping, that's probably something you don't see anymore, I imagine. Especially the way cars have changed. Because that used to be, I mean, we'd always go out bumper hopping. That was just, and we'd go down, there was where the Walmart is here now, there was a gas station with a little restaurant and stuff, a little truck stop type thing. And we'd go down there and we'd hop the semis pulling out of the parking lot. That
I just wonder, how's a horse and buggy doing the snow?
I don't know. I never seen one because they're smart enough to stay home.
I know people ride horses in the snow. It works out for them, but I don't know about pulling a buggy.
Yeah, I don't know. Exploding trees. I'm still fascinated with this, man. I have, in all my life, I never heard. I wonder how long. It's probably been happening a long time, hasn't it?
Probably been happening forever. Just with social media,
it's new,
more out there.
Sure, because there's a lot of videos out for it. A lot.
Yeah, and then with it, one person sharing it, then it's all over everybody's algorithms and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of different ones.
5 to 10, is that what you're supposed to get? Yep.
Oh shit! I didn't even see you come up there, Rusty. Hold on. There you
that's
go.
A good one, though. I mean, at least you could get out there and make you some money, Brian.
Heck yeah! Get your little, what is that thing? You two-wheeled thing you have? Put a blade on it. What is it? That thing called? Little two-wheeled thing.
Oh, you're talking about what the heck was that thing called? Segway?
Yeah, Segway. Probably have to put some chains on it though to make it be good enough to push some snow with. Yeah. Get him out there pushing the snow around the DC parks and stuff.
That's like I shared a video of the guy snow plowing in his wheelchair. Who's like, yeah, let's try it.
Heck yeah.
Troy's like, I ain't dumb enough. I'm staying right here in the house with my Busch Light and my Fireball. Well, no, peanut butter whiskey. That's what he's drinking now.
Peanut butter whiskey, huh?
Butter whiskey.
Unless it's sweet, I'm not interested.
I'm just
It'd have to
saying, man,
taste
that
like a
could be
Reese cup.
dangerous. You know?
It'd have to taste like a Reese cup for me to drink it.
You heard
Yeah,
about
that could
the
be
new,
dangerous.
you heard about the new liberal trend that's going around YouTube?
What's that?
They're coming into people's channels, their lives, asking them what's their are they Republican or Democrat? And if you answer Republican, they report your channel, try to get you shut down.
Yeah, fuck them.
I ain't no socialist lib.
Because when
Worst thing to do.
when mine got shut down, I sent an email in to them and they responded to me. You know what I mean? And so if that did happen, you just have to email them and say, wait a minute, somebody reported me for nothing.
The same
I was
stuff.
live yesterday, and a guy coming in. Do what, Eric? Is he froze up? A guy asked yesterday, what's his political beliefs? And he said, I'm a Republican. And he said, but we don't talk politics in here. And he come back, he said, I just reported you for being a Republican.
I said, good, I reported you for being a faggot. Now go away.
I told him that's the new trend that they come up with now. And it wasn't shit. It wasn't 10 minutes in after that in his live, he got a notification that he was reported.
Yeah.
But they
Said so.
they reviewed it, said that there was nothing, he didn't do nothing wrong.
Exactly. They aren't just going to block your channel or nothing for nothing. You got to do something like I did. Stupid, you know.
Hey, more Uncle Luke, more John.
You can show a wiener, but you can't show a gun.
Yeah.
But you know that firsthand, both
Yep.
ways.
Kind of amazing, isn't it? Well, you couldn't see my wiener anyway, so it doesn't matter. We could see what his name, Zach. We could see his wieners, bunch of them, different ones. He had a whole collection, which makes you wonder about him.
Yeah, you got to watch
Yeah.
now because they're doing all kinds of things now to get you, try to get you shut down.
I don't care. They ain't gonna bother me none. You know how much
Yeah.
more shit I would get done if I didn't have YouTube?
Jody said I had someone come in my chat and was checking to see if I was real or AI. They asked me to say a word that I typed, that they had typed in chat, prove I was real. Then I said thank you and left.
Shit, I'd have said, well, I don't know what word you're talking about. Is it F-U-C-K? Is that the word you typed in my chat? If it is, I'm reporting you. Get out of my room.
Yeah, if someone comes in
I
and
don't
asks political
people,
beliefs, Mark, get them
Be
out of
more
there.
shallow and petty.
people ain't got nothing better to do than bother freaking generic channel like this. They need to get a life, man.
If Brian, if you're still here, do you take your boat on the Anacostia, the Poop River? If you do, you better power wash that sucker before you put it back in the garage.
What, they got zebra shells there or something?
No poop.
Oh,
Poop.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Anacostia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it, saying it right. Anacostia or whatever it is.
Yeah, Anacostia, I think, is right. You
That's the Poop River of the Pontoon, Potomac.
the poop.
what water get up in their sewer plant or something?
Now, whenever
No,
we were talking about it earlier, whenever it rains a whole bunch, most city sewer systems can't handle it.
Uncle Lou.
Hmm.
Brian's boat won't be the driveway. The word.
Well,
word.
Uncle Lou's getting called names right now. Brian's still in here.
Well, that's better than what I was going to say. I was going to say, well, he'll have to change his green screen.
It's all
I
about
hate to sound like my brother, but y'all better watch out this year. I think Brian's going to be hitting the water. He needs to go out and buy him a dang truck
I'll believe it when I see it.
or something to pull the boat with.
Yep. It helps.
He wanted to just get a hitch put on the back of his car. His boat ain't very big. It'll pull it. Uncle Lou, it will be this weekend. It's going to be in the garage out of the snow.
I'll sit in it and make fishing noises.
Yeah, they said we're supposed to get 8 to 10 here too, but I have to wait and see.
Ours is 8 to 12 right now, but the other day it was 5 to 7, and it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up.
I must be the only one that ain't
So I
gonna
said, I
get it.
really won't. Well, that's because you're too far north. Uncle Lou ain't going to get it either.
Yeah.
Uncle Lou, you know what Uncle Lou's going to get? He's going to get the exploding trees.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
I will have to, next time it gets bitter cold, I'm going to have to go out in the woods and stand around and walk around for listen for exploding trees.
Buggy's going to be looking for exploding trees for flying splinters.
Uncle Lou, well, it says the only water that guy's hitting
I got
is
a
what's
truck. Jack wagon. Oh, then you don't know how to pull a boat. Okay, I got it. You don't know how to back the boat down the boat ramp. That's what it is. That's why he's always do it. That's why he's always with you.
Uncle Lou, I'm probably going to stay with Mom this weekend. Tim said, hey, Lou, whose boat's been in the driveway driving the longest? Brian's or Brokeback Bob's? Bob's.
I got a truck, you jack wagon. That's what Brian B said to tell you,
Yeah.
Eric. He
That's why I
he got
said.
it. So he got a truck to pull his boat with. He's good. He just needs to take it out and go fishing every now and then.
So I know Brian has took his boat out at least twice that I know of. And Bob's, his ain't moved down to the spot in 4 years. 3
I'll
years.
tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. If I could, I'd trade my pontoon for one of that lung that Curtis was in. Picture of Curtis. Oh yeah, that boat was sweet.
Yeah, Lund's a good boat.
Oh, it was nice. It was real nice.
I can't be spending more for a boat than I did my first house.
Brian said Brian said he had a truck, and Uncle Lou said an SUV is not a truck. Why is it people call SUV a truck? I don't get that. I drove a flatbed tow truck and snatch tow truck since I was 14, so backing up a boat is the least of my worries.
I always call my SUV truck for some reason. Like I gotta go out and get something out of the truck because it's not a car and it's easier to say truck than SUV, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people call them trucks.
That's because I've had trucks my whole life until the last 3 or 4, 5, 6 years or whatever. However long I had that Ford.
Yeah, my buddy at Nisado's got a blue Ford Escape for $2,000.
Who does?
Ricky at Nisado,
Where's that at?
Beaver, Ohio.
No, I
Beaver?
know. Beaver.
Wonder how many miles it's got on it.
I didn't ask him. Ford, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, I do. If it's a Ford
I
Escape.
hate Fords.
They sure sell a lot of them.
Yeah, because if you go to the junkyard and you see one more make and model more than you do any, that means it's a piece of crap.
Now that means
Because a lot of them are in the junkyard.
That means they sold more of them. You know, Ford's the only automaker in the country that didn't take any money from the government for the bailout. Everyone else, GM and all them, took money from the government. Ford didn't take none, said they didn't need it.
Morning, Ernie.
I prefer Toyota.
Hey.
Good morning, Ernie Brown.
Have you seen the new Toyota 4-wheel-drive trucks? Man, them things are pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
Toyota's
dude,
making nice trucks
the
for
new
everybody.
EV Chevy Silverado. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but an electric
Oh
vehicle.
yeah.
Ernie said,
Yeah, but
Eric,
it's
you
still
know
pretty sweet.
what for?
Huh?
Ernie wants to know, you know what GMC stands for?
Generic made car.
God made Chevy. Generic made car. I like GMC truck.
Hey, Miss
Morning.
Place Country Girl, how are you today? But I'm just saying,
Good morning,
Ford's
Denise.
a good company. My grandpa retired from Ford, and
Mm.
like I said,
Me, I'm
they sell more pickup trucks than any other manufacturer in the country.
I'm sorry. I like a Toyota. If I were a Toyota, if I ain't got a Toyota, I'm getting a Chevy. I ain't touching no Ford.
I seen one of the new Toyotas yesterday. And man, that thing was nice. I'm like, golly, that is a good looking truck.
Probably cost
Yeah.
$70,000.
I don't know about that. Probably.
That's the part I don't understand. Who buys these trucks? Cost $70,000 for a pickup truck.
A ton of computers. I've had my first Ford longer than any GM I've ever owned. Used to dislike Fords.
Yeah, you're right, Ernie. Most vehicles nowadays are junk. They're all made out of plastic.
Yeah, they went from fiberglass to plastic now.
Hmm Buggy will say it. He knows what I've always wanted one of those Toyota campers. I've always wanted one of those.
Oh yeah,
I
those
think
are-
they're cool.
man, and I'm telling you, I'm starting to see more of them for sale. But a lot of them, they let the inside get trashed. The camper itself, they let the roof
I
leak.
told you.
And you'd have to pretty much completely gut
told
it
you.
and start over.
I told you, Buggy. If I find one in Arizona for a decent price, I'm picking you up and we'll tandemly drive to go get it.
Oh yeah, fly out there and rent a car to go get it and take the rental car back.
No, I'm fat. Fat guys ain't made to fly. I don't fit in a seat.
Yeah,
You drive,
If I'm
take you.
flying, I'm going to Vegas. That's the only place I'm flying to.
yep. But yeah, I would go out and get one out west for sure, man. In a heartbeat. But that's one of them. You'd have to know somebody out there and have them go out and check it out for you first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I always thought they were cool back in the day too.
Oh yeah, me too. I thought they were perfect for me. Single guy, put one of them bumper haulers in the back. Back in the day, put a dirt bike on. Heck yeah.
Heck with that, I'm putting a hitch on it and towing a boat.
Oh, I'll put a hitch on too. Have the bumper hauler for the dirt bike and then the hitch. You have the dirt bike up on there and then have the boat hooked up to it. And that way, when you get camping somewhere,
I would say
park it.
pulling the golf cart or the ATV. Bright light.
What is that big bright orb in the sky there? I haven't seen that before.
I think somebody turned the light on.
That's the fake sun.
Yeah.
You know, we live on the flat Earth. We're in a dome. It's got to be kind of weird that all these countries, even China and Russia and the United States, all get along to say nobody's allowed to go to Antarctica. Not Antarctica. What's the one in the South Pole? Is it Antarctica?
Isn't that the South Pole? Or it is Antarctica? I don't know.
Yeah, countries that don't agree not to let people go
go out. Come on.
Do that. There's got to be something there. It's got to be fishy.
Ever seen that son come up and said, "I'm gonna go out, Dad"? Hold on. Get little guy. Come here, little man.
Eric, Cam said, so I guess Eric and Buggy ain't getting plane seats next to each other. The car seat.
They don't make them big enough.
Oh, Uncle Luke said 2 men in 1 seat.
You know, you could start in an airlines with big seats in it for fat people and just charge twice as much and say, hey, if you want to be comfortable, you got to.
I've never flown in my life, and I don't see myself doing it.
You'd get
I
a good
don't fly
idea,
no
but
more neither.
you'd have to get bigger engines to get it off the ground.
Yeah. I don't fly anymore neither.
John said if we throw off the balance of the plane, got to have one on each side. Balance the load.
I'm just not. I'm not a plane guy. I know.
Well, after, you know, with all the restrictions and stuff now checking in, you know what I mean? And well, we can't profile. Yeah, you can. If the guy looks like he's got a turban on his head and he looks suspicious, check him out. There's a good chance he's got a bomb. Instead of the 80-year-old woman you got over there doing an extra check on, you know, you're pretty sure she ain't got a bomb. She's going to see her grandkids in Arizona. Come on.
If I'm going to the airport, I'm looking for that Somalian guy with that duffel bag or whatever for money.
Yep. I'm gonna follow him in the bathroom and make off with some money. Who's he gonna? He can't call the police and report it. It's illegal money.
Yep.
Lou said Buggy has to have a low rider seat so his feet touch the floor.
You got jokes, don't you? That's all right. It was good because it's true.
I flew out to Arizona and back. That was out there was pretty cool. Coming back was pretty cool until we landed. As soon as we hit the runway, the damn plane died.
Well, at least it died on the runway and not in the air.
Yeah, everybody said, everybody's like, what was that? Ain't the plane died? I said, well, ain't you glad it didn't happen in the air?
Yeah, no doubt.
They'll
You
be
know,
on the
been on one plane and it was a 4-seater. That's not a very big plane.
You know, when you board that plane, it's running, right? If you ever been on a plane and it dies and they go to start it up, that plane shakes worse than an earthquake.
Huh.
Man, that thing shook like there was no tomorrow when it started that thing up, and it was loud.
Well, I tell you right now, if I'm on the plane sitting there and they're loading and stuff and it dies, I'm getting off that plane.
Yeah, I know that. That sucker ain't getting the fuel or the air or something.
Yeah, I'm getting off and I say, I'll take another flight. Sorry.
I'm not a flying guy. Give me 4 wheels.
Yeah, I haven't flown. I went to California surfing 15 years ago or so, but other than that, I haven't flown since I was in the service. And then I flew around the world.
No. No, I'll pass.
Two of those seats had pilots, me and Mom and the other pop friend.
Little turbo.
I'm a fat guy. Keep my 2 feet on the ground.
Morning, Jimmy guy.
Little planes like that are actually safer than any other plane. A lot of people live if those crash.
Morning, Jimmy. Heading your way.
Jimmy,
You want me to honk the horn when I go by?
You ready to come in, little man? All right, look out, kitty cat. You gotta move out of the way. Go over there, dummy. There you go. Now you're learning. Come on, guys. Is it cold out? Say, no, Dad, it ain't too bad, really. Compared to what that
That ain't too bad today.
It ain't
What?
too bad.
Old man Winter's coming around the corner.
Dog biscuit. Huh? Come on, I get you one. Come on in here. We get you a dog biscuit. We get you a bacon. You want a bacon?
We flew into Phoenix. We was going to land. The house is set right up next to the airport. I mean, right up next to it. And I looked out the window, and I swear, man, I could have stepped out of the plane right on the roof. I was like, God, they were so low. I hate to live there. Jim said, yeah, I'll be here.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. Huh.
Flies on trips. I can't take on plane. Always drive protection and relaxation.
Exactly. Protection and relaxation. I understand. Yeah, they frown on you. You bring the gun on the plane.
I'm just not a flying guy.
I'm
Yeah.
not a flying guy. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
I was sitting there looking out the airport window, watching these planes take off, waiting for my flight. And they'd go down that runway. As soon as they got a little bit of lift, they went straight up. And I'm like,
Yep.
geez. And when I got on that plane, ours did that. You talk about G-force. It laid back in the seat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
Then I got up to go use the restroom up there in the bathroom. And damn, it was worse than trying to walk on a pontoon on the waves. I was like, Lord.
If I can't get there by driving, I don't want to get there. And I don't have no desire to go to no California or anywhere over there.
No.
There's
Yeah,
crazy
well-
people in California.
Yeah, I will say when I went out there to go surfing, Southern California was cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was cool, but too many people.
Yeah, I got friends that live down in I can't remember where they live, but they moved from Columbus. Well, Whitehall. They moved from Whitehall out there.
Yeah, we were in the Encinitas, Carlsbad area, and it was cool.
I see on the news where another big company is leaving California.
Yeah, there's a lot of that's happening a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're talking about moving back now because
yeah,
it's just too expensive to live out there. That's what Jay was telling me. I'm like, it's like I love the weather, but you have to pay so much for it.
I said, me and Lindy is fish this out there.
right there. What'd you do? Break the thing loose and retake it again or what? Huh? What'd you do to it, dummy? Got all four of these.
Yep.
On me, I love my Ohio. I might complain about the weather, but you know what?
It's
It's
wouldn't
Ohio.
say I love
I've
it.
been here most of my life. I've been here. I'll probably die here.
I wouldn't say I love it, but I live here. Or as they said in Office Space, I wouldn't say I exactly missed it.
It's my home, where I'm
Yep.
born and raised. And we did live in Kentucky for 7 or 8 years. So
Kentucky's another cool state if you depending on where you go.
Carter County, baby.
Carter County.
The mountains in Kentucky are awesome.
Northeast Kentucky. Closest big town was Asheville.
Ours is in the southeast part, as far east as you can get.
Yep, I always remember it because there was a Sunoco gas station, a Zettler's Hardware, and an IGA, and that was the town.
Yep.
It's supposed to get up in the 40s here today. I'll probably go carp fishing today.
Is it going to get in the 40s? Really? Your water ain't froze. Ours froze here.
Yeah, it's froze here.
Right now, but no, it won't be froze. It's moving water.
Oh, yeah. No, part of my river here was froze by me, but it's not very deep and it's slow.
A lot of water gonna be freezing up in the northern part of the world.
What you doing, little man, huh? Hey, the good boy. Yeah, that's my buddy. We're gonna take a nap
I
today.
like to see Mark out there ice fishing again. Surely can't shoot a deer,
I
but
ain't talked to him in a while. I need to text him, actually.
I had to talk to him a couple weeks ago. I had to comfort him about his Bears losing. Love it.
Mark's good people. Oh, you just came in.
There's a lot of good people in the world. Some of them you got to take them with a grain of salt. Like me, you better grab the whole bottle.
Yep, we're all different. That's what makes the world interesting. You gonna go out again, huh? What?
Friends, around you, spiritual.
Yep, we're all different. That's what makes it interesting, I suppose. Hold on. Hurry up. Little guy wanted to go back out again. I'll tell you what, that dog get on my last nerves. Right now, I would be having an orange if I had any. I don't know why I didn't think I could get some.
Somebody needs to go to Fresh Time, get them some tangerines.
Yes. I don't know if I'm going to go. They're nice and they're big, but there just ain't enough in the bag for what you pay for.
Do you have a farmer's market around you, Buggy?
That's the closest thing's Fresh Time.
Oh, I was about to say that's where you want to go, farmer's market. And then if you see a nice, attractive woman in there, say, "Hey, how you doing?"
How you doing?
That's the kind of place where you want to meet a woman, is the farmer's market or the church.
Yep. Hi, I'm Brian. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
good morning, Curtis. That isn't my brother, Curtis.
Curtis, it ain't my brother, Curtis. What's up?
Luke said, "Go to the Blue Devil."
No, don't go that place. If you get a chance to go to farmer's market, that's the place to go. Get more fresher product.
Only you, John. Catch that.
The people seem to be a lot nicer.
Yeah. Well, the prices are higher in Fresh Time, so you're going to get different people there. It's kind of like the Aldi's on the south end of town, okay? You go there, you got to have your quarter. Well, the one up here on the north end of town, when you go there, 9 times out of 10, the carts are just sitting there. People don't even put them back in. You just grab a cart and go. You don't need a quarter. Different clientele.
And that's at a farmer's market tastes better than store bought anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
heard that's what Ernie's trying to set up, a farmer's market on the side of the road out there by him.
Yep. I wasn't impressed with Fresh Time compared to the places in Carmel and stuff over by Indy. There were some really cool places there.
We have orange stands on every corner this time of the year.
Yep. So my grandma used to send us a box of oranges every year. John, hint, hint.
My kid 3D printed a quarter for the Aldi buggies.
Nice. But yeah, like I said, the Aldi's up here on this end of town, very rarely, I'll put a quarter in my pocket, but very rarely do I have to use it. They're always just sitting there. Unless it's close to closing time. What the hell you mean order viewed by client? I sent that in yesterday. You mean just now getting viewed by them? That's weird.
A box of oranges would be a couple $100. Have you ever tried Arizona oranges? Man, that thing are good, boy.
That's the same one. I don't need to view that. I sent it in. You know what kind of surprised me yesterday? I sent that report in yesterday, and they sent me a revision request for a different address for the lender. And like, because some of the stuff on my appraisal software, you can right click and it's got automatically, words that you've already typed. You can put them in, and it does that with the lender's name and addresses. I'm like, well, maybe I clicked the wrong one or something. So I get the original order back out, and I had the right name and address on it. They just changed it. And I'm like, well, that shouldn't go down as a revision request because I didn't do nothing wrong. If usually a revision request will get you a ding or whatever, and they rate all their appraisers, turn time, amount of revisions, and that kind of crap. And then I had one, I sent the lady an email about it. I put the bid in on one with a 4 business day turn time, which is really good. And the fee was just typical what, I get for the area. And they assigned it to someone else. So I sent an email and asked her why, like what is it that I'm doing that was the fee too high? Couldn't be the turn time because 4 days is really good. And naturally, she didn't email me back, but that's all right. I'm not going to lower my fee, though. I had someone send me one the other day, want $350 or something for an appraisal. And I'm like, man, I ain't done that since like freaking 2010 or 11. That's not happening. And naturally, with that one there, they sent it to someone else too, which is okay. I just wonder what appraisers out there doing appraisals for $350. Oh man, I forgot my appraisal was. MLS Access people, I got to pay them. I forgot all about that. Shit. Get on, sport gun. I told you get off my damn desk. Oh. She gets around behind the monitor and reaches under and grabs the ashtray and tries to pull cigarette butts out of it for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like, what in the hell are you doing? And she's not chewing them or nothing. She just throws them on the floor and grabs another one.
No, when I said stuff's cheaper now, we got 99 cents, $2 a gallon of milk.
Really?
Yep. Make sure you get your bread and milk.
$2 for a gallon of milk. That's good, man.
What are you gonna do? Eat a milk sandwich? Come on now. Don't forget about the jar of Jiffy peanut butter.
That's right. And some good strawberry jelly from Smucker's.
Nah. You don't need no jelly. You can get peanut butter sandwich and drink a glass of milk with that bread and milk you bought.
No. Gotta have jelly with your peanut butter. That's just a given.
Jelly with your peanut butter?
Jelly. Peanut butter and jelly, PB&J.
Jelly.
I say pass on the bread too. Just give me a spoon and that peanut butter. I'll eat it. Peanut butter.
A spoon and peanut butter. You got a dog?
No, I don't have a dog. I have fish.
Oh, they like peanut butter too?
No, they like it every time I go by the dang tank. Because my refrigerator in my room is right there beside my refrigerator. The tank's right there. Every time I go to get a water or a pop out of there, and stupid fish come right to the top. Oh, feed me. It's like, Jesus Christ. You eat once a day, guys. Sorry.
Yep.
Now there's like 30 of them in there that keep having freaking babies. Inbreeders.
Start eating them.
Right, PB.
No, I ain't eating African cichlids. Like crazy.
The babies are like, bite size.
Good. Oh, yeah, peanut
Deep
butter.
fry them and eat them. I figured you was. Gotta be jelly because jam don't shake like that. Oh man, I think I'll shut this down at 8:30. You're just gonna jump up on my desk and I'm sitting here. What are you doing? Just jumping up on my desk when I'm sitting right here. What's that all about? Huh? What are you doing, dummy? You all kinds of brave today, ain't you? Huh? Go on, get out of here. No guy kick that cat's butt for me. Don't let him jump up there no more. You tackle him.
He likes it rough.
Yeah. Dog's breath smells like Jiffy. Meow. What? Did you not get no breakfast yet today there, kitty cat? Did I forget? It's real possible. I know it's real possible. You just have to wait a minute. I'm almost done. I think I need to fix some breakfast. I don't feel good. I think I need to eat something. I just ain't been eating right. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
What I'm going to do, cook you up some bacon and eggs there, Buggy.
I'll do bacon. I'll fry me up a omelet or something. Some smoky links cut up in it with some tomatoes and some cheese, and yeah, buddy.
Has to be smooth because the dog don't do chunky. How do you know that?
Easy, scared me to death jumping up there. Yeah. No, you're not getting up there and getting the light. There ain't nothing up there. I told you. Although I was saying that the other day and she knocked a stink bug down. So I have to look before I say that, I guess. What was I thinking? I don't even remember now.
I used to live in New York. I mean, North Carolina. I've heard things. But it's Kentucky.
Hey now. Just because Kentucky's close to West Virginia doesn't mean we're marrying our cousins. Stop it. Look, you got the sunshine out there. Go over and land your thing and look at the sun. Go on down there, dummy. Or you get on my last nerve. I gotta go see what that heat's on, man. I'm sitting there sweating. Yep, that's why. 74. Heck yeah, that's why I'm sweating. It's set on 74 degrees. That's too hot for anybody. 72 is good, ain't it, kitty cat? And 78 in the summer. Yeah, I don't feel good, I think. What? You don't get no treats. You just went out for a minute. Don't even try that.
John said Buggy sweats taking a shower.
After I get out. If the heat's on, I do. If the heat's not on. It's worse in the summertime, though.
I try to take cool showers in the summer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start learning to do that, to be honest with you, because usually when I get out, I get all sweaty while I'm, afterwards. Tie my kangaroo down, sport. Tie my kangaroo down.
John, that's a safe word.
Mm. Oh my, I don't need a safe word. I don't do nothing to put me in that position at all.
Just in case. He's got that safe word.
Yeah. My safe word's like, you better get the hell out of here. And the freaky shit is that. That's exit only, lady. I don't care what your last boyfriend liked. I ain't him.
Safe word is stop.
Boo. Man, I don't want another Red Bull. Definitely don't. I reckon I can drink the water. I do got a water bottle in there.
Damn.
Yeah, drink you some water.
Yeah, well,
Get you one of those packs of stuff put in it.
Well, I don't want to do that yet. I just want some water. I did get it's like a tall bottle of spring water. Then I just fill it up and put it back in the fridge because I got well water here. And it's fine. There is a spring not far from here. You can go fill jugs up if you want to.
There's a couple of them down this area.
Yeah, which it's good to know it's there. That way, if the electric's off and you can't get none from the well, you can always go there and fill up a couple jugs. Mhm. What time? Okay, we're still good. Got a few more minutes yet. Tell me something good, John, before I have to go. You guys going crappie fishing tonight? It's your last night of freedom, isn't it?
He said it's going.
Chickens. Wells and septic tanks live together. Now they're spaced out away from each other. My septic system's on the north side of the property and the wells on the south side of the property. Hey, stop it. Leave the chickens alone. Quit barking at the chickens. They're out there. Every morning them chickens come out about this time. You know they do. You want to go out and get them? You want to go get some chickens? What if I just let you out the door? You'd probably run over there, wouldn't you? I bet you would. Like yesterday.
Ooh.
Man, that's warming up. So I take it.
Are y'all going to go live while you're crappie fishing, John? Or are you just going to enjoy some crappie fishing?
Mhm.
If you're going to go live, man, send me a text so I'll know. Yeah, that is BS. I'd look at him and say, what do you mean 9 p.m.? Okay, that's not a problem. I'd ask them, are you guys charging them for the whole day? And if they're charging them for the whole day, then they keep her for the whole day. Makes sense, doesn't it? So you go live if they're biting good, yep. Not like the one the other night. I better take that off. I'm gonna get some sweat on it.
Anybody got any exciting plans for this weekend besides shoveling snow?
Watching Supercross.
Yeah, it's gonna
Better
get
than
worse.
nothing.
You
I
go out
don't
there,
know.
the door was froze shut.
I can't watch no football, so that's
Football
over
on
with.
Saturday, on Sunday.
Not for me, there ain't. I know, I just can't. I'm a man of principle. And I know it doesn't bother the NFL that I don't watch. That's fine.
Mhm.
So I'll find something to do after church Sunday.
We'll have to see. Yeah, I gotta go. Bring all that number to my house.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's 8:32 on one phone and 8:30 on the other. So I say it's time for me to shut her down. And I might see you guys tomorrow. I don't know.
See y'all later. Have a wonderful day.
Lee Evans just came in. What up, Leroy?
Leroy,
What up?
what's going on down there in the?
Doing? You got frozen water down there too, do you?
But he
got
does.
frozen water up here.
This ain't don't look like.
You have a good day.
You too, bro.
Good.
Leroy, what you been doing, Leroy? Huh? Y'all come up and say hey.
Yeah, we all know. I know a few of us that missed the old Leroy shows in the morning.
Yep, I'm one of them.
Putting the pack and play together.
First show I ever watched on YouTube. And first show I was ever on too. He invited me up one time. Then he didn't realize I was this old.
Well, they move a lot of pallets through there, don't they?
They move a lot of stuff through this crappy town. The only good thing in this town of Waverly is Fred's Pizza.
Fred's Pizza. Fred's Pizza.
It's good pizza. I took a picture and posted it on my page the other day.
Yeah, I think I seen it. Yeah, it was a good looking pizza. And it's just down the road from Barney's Chicken and Fish.
I already said they suck.
Ha!
Just because they don't deep fry it, Ernie.
Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, Ernie would know about sucking. He was a truck driver. Yeah.
Oh,
There
that's bad.
You guys, it's just know y'all.
Oh man.
Leroy, come up and say hi. What you doing, man? I ain't talked to you forever and a day. What you been doing, man? You all right?
I
I'm
mean,
taking care of that grandbaby.
You'll have that.
Yeah, you see her now, and from back then, oh my God, it's like
Oh,
wow.
yeah. Yeah, she's huge compared to when she was first come on the scene with the YouTube people.
yep. Ernie said, I ate they have 2 chances with me and I won't go back.
Yep.
Leroy said, I ain't brushed my hair. I haven't either. I
Neither is Brian B. Brian ain't brushed his hair either.
Is there a lot of sawmills up around that area?
Yeah, I mean the paper mill, but I don't know what they're doing with it.
Man, that's one of the things that stinks worse than anything on earth is a paper mill.
Oh, Ernie said, yeah. Look who's driving a box truck and wearing a chin bumper now. Who looks like a
Wearing a chin bumper.
Hang on.
Oh, man. I don't want to know.
He must be feeling better.
Yep.
He might be feeling better, but he sure don't look any better. I'll tell you that. Ernie, watch out for that corn. That corn will strip you up and knock you into a pole or a fence.
There's sawmills in Laurelville where they
Yeah.
get the trees come in on truck and then they cut them up.
There's a mill in Beaver. Or Beaver.
Beaver. That joke's gonna write itself.
The smallest Walmart in Ohio. So Uncle Lou would say, smallest Blue Devil.
Cody? Where's Miss Sexy at this morning? Old Dirty Toes. Oh,
Oh, Dirty Toes. Where Dirty Toes be at today? I ain't seen her. I think her and Curtis stayed up having phone sex or something all night last night. More than likely. They was doing that phone sex stuff, see.
well, long distance relationship there, buddy.
I got no problem with it, man. Whatever does it for them. It's a long ways between here and Australia. You got to do something. Ain't that right, little guy, huh? You want some food?
Nubby?
You want some food in that bowl? Huh? You want some food? Come on, I'll get you some. Come on, I'll get you some, buddy. Little guy, hey, come in. You want some
Tell you
food?
what, that sun is so bright today. A bright light.
I'll put it in there if you want it. You can put it. If you don't, it'll be here.
Clouds.
There ain't many clouds out here.
Uh,
They'll be here come Saturday.
Here you go, little man.
start moving in tonight.
See what we got for you, baby.
Your area.
I know Saturday, Sunday here, they're calling for it both days here, Saturday, Sunday. Now they're saying that we're moved up to the ice stage. We're gonna get more ice.
Ooh, I'd rather have 3 foot of snow than ice any day.
Oh yeah.
Yep, make sure your Jenny, make sure your Jenny's got plenty of gas.
Yeah, I got a brand new bass, not really a big generator. It's just
I know it's supposed to be close to mid-40s today. Then after today, it's down to low teens.
there you go, buddy. How's that?
Mm,
That better, buddy, huh? There you go. Now what you want, huh? No? So? I didn't think so, little guy. You know, the other day I got up, it was like 32 degrees, and by noon it was 9. I hope we're not headed like that today.
Oh yeah, you're bedding that way.
You think so?
Yep, you'll be getting that bitterly cold come Sunday.
No, I'm talking about in one day.
Yeah.
In one day, and half a day, it went from 23 degrees or so down to like single digits. Oh, boy, don't be like that. Never. Everybody trying to get on my nerves today, kitty cat. You getting on my nerves, kitty cat? Okay. You didn't want that, buddy? All right, I'll put it in here until you eat it later. It don't matter. You don't want it? You don't feel good today, buddy? Huh? You don't feel good? I'll put it just in here, okay? When you want it. Yeah, when you want it, buddy. You don't get this big job. Do. Look at that agua.
I gotta go.
Have some of that Crystal Spring agua. Leroy, you still hanging around, or did you take off already? You don't hang around long anymore.
Oh, shit. That's great.
There he is. There he was. My body will probably go into shock.
Frito-Lays.
My body probably go into shock getting water in it. It's like, what is this strange substance that we're getting?
If I've been drinking more water, less sugar-free Mountain Dew.
Well, I need to drink more water, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I gotta drink more water. But I don't really drink water unless I got my bag of flavored water packet thingies.
Yep. I found another one of them in here somewhere.
I like the Skittle ones.
You know, I've seen that. Right now, I got the Jolly Rancher Green, and I forget what the other one is.
That's what I'm drinking now is Jolly Rancher Green Apple.
Yeah, it tastes like Jolly Ranchers, doesn't it?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I was amazed the first time I tried it. I was like, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. And then I'm thinking, well, I wonder what it'd taste like if you froze it. Would I have Jolly Rancher popsicles? I don't know. What do you think, little guy? Would we have, yeah. Man, I wish we had a Ponderosa. You kidding me? Haven't had a Ponderosa in forever. Their salad bar was the bomb, man. Ours closed here. It's been over 20 years ago.
And the only one that's worth a crap here is one in Hillsboro.
So you have more than one over there? I didn't know that. I haven't had
They're
it
not
there.
closed, I can tell you that.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
think there's only 3 here in the state of Ohio. There might be more, but there's only 3 that I know of. One in Portsmouth, the one on the south end, and then the one in Hillsboro. The one in Hillsboro is good because country music star, one of those guys used to work there when he was a teenager, busboy.
Oh yeah.
He put money back into it and they remodeled it, and it's a lot nicer. That's the one we meet J Dog at.
Yeah. Hey
Hey,
Beavis,
dog.
if you don't turn your camera on, I can't let you up. I don't know who you are. Sorry, that's just the rules. You can thank Zach for that. Dude, little guy, seriously, man, give it a rest, okay? I know the chickens are out there and you just don't think it's fair. And Leroy says, I'm a watching. Was that you, Leroy? You're going to have to do slower than that. You know I'm old. All right, don't fuck up. What up, man?
Hey,
Hey,
I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
How come you don't never see a pregnant Barbie doll?
I have no idea.
Because Ken came in another box.
I like it. I like it. I remember I got in trouble. I don't know. I was probably 9 or 10 years old, I reckon, thereabouts. But the neighbor girls was playing with their Barbies out front, and they went in the house to do something. When they come back, I left already by the time they come back, but I had their Barbie and Ken stripped naked laying on top of each other and took off running. Yeah, I
You
got a
old
whooping.
pervert.
Yeah, I was a kid. I got a whooping, believe me. Her mom didn't think it was funny. Or my dad and Sonny both thought it was kind of funny because they was out in the garage working on dune buggies. Yep. How you been, man?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Waiting on this big snow to come through.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They just buckle down and hang out, man. That's all you do when that stuff happens.
Shoot, they're talking now. We could get up to 14 inches of snow.
Well, that's what I mean. You buckle down and hang out. I wouldn't even bother shoveling that much. I'd just wait because it's going to warm
Bad
up.
you didn't have a plow on the front of that truck, Leroy.
It's a Ford. It wouldn't push it.
What? Talking like that, Uncle Luke will get mad.
I've done talked to Uncle Lou about my truck. He says it's a piece of shit too.
Oh, I'm telling you, when I was younger, it snowed like that, I'd go out and do shit. But now, if I get 8 inches of snow or more, I'm not leaving. I'm not even shoveling it. I'm gonna wait for it to warm up again, then I'll go outside.
Well, they say that the temperature's supposed to stay in the 20s for like 5 or 6 days after that, so it ain't going nowhere.
Yep. Well, they said here we was gonna have single digits. Saturday and Sunday and Monday or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, y'all supposed to get the real cold air, but not hardly any snow. But they said, I just watched that Ryan Hall this morning.
Yeah.
He said that snow's tracking more north, so you guys could get on it as close as you are, you know.
Oh, I know. We're going to get it.
Well, our weather guy said they'd know at the 48-hour mark. They'll know whether it's going to be south of Indianapolis or not.
Lou said mine pushes it just fine, Leroy.
Well, it's probably operator
maybe
Leroy's.
Maybe it's the color. You know, Uncle Luke's is white. Yours is
It
red.
ain't the color. It's just that mine's got a lot more miles on it going fishing than his does. Instead of staying in the basement jacking.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think that was a bust, actually.
I think that was a call out.
Yeah, kind of sounded like a 1v1 call out, didn't it?
I ain't no call out. I ain't calling Lou out. I don't go against the handicap.
Oh.
I like it. Yeah, people talk about you when you do that. You know, it's like you didn't win nothing. You might have got a gold medal in the Special Olympics, but you were still in the Special Olympics. That's a cleaned up version of that joke nowadays. Politically correct joke, sort of.
Now, I bought my truck used, and it come from up north out of Cleveland. It was a city. It was a city of Cleveland, like a county truck a city truck that they purchased to drive their people back and forth to meetings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, it never was put to use working or anything.
Heck yeah.
Because I ended up, after I bought it, I called you know how you get Carfax, you can call the people that own it before.
Yeah.
And I did that. And I talked to some guy up there, and he said, yeah, those trucks, he said, I can't tell exactly which one you got. He said, but the trucks that we have like that, he said, were never pushed on snow. They were just city trucks.
Yeah. Yeah. White collar driving trucks.
Right, yeah. You know how they get a supervisor truck and he goes sit on the bank and watch everybody else work?
Yep. I was never afforded that job, but I would have took it in a heartbeat.
Nah. I've been on both ends of it, man. It ain't no fun up there. Nobody likes you.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And the only when they act like they do when you're around, and they talk shit about you when you're not.
Well, they do that anyway.
Yeah.
That right, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely talk shit about me when I
He
interact.
said
But
4,000.
I let it go.
Eric.
I let it go in one ear and out the other. I don't pay attention.
Yep. Me neither. So your water's froze down there too, the ponds?
No. Shoot,
Okay.
no.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I was wondering.
Now, my son went rabbit hunting over the weekend, and he said, and then in the bottom of these hollers and creeks and stuff, those creeks got ice on them. He said, but it's not thick enough to walk on.
Yeah. I imagine as cold as it's been the last 4 days or so, the pond's got to have at least 3 inches of ice on it, I'd say.
Oh, it's gonna after Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be cold for a while.
I bet Jody and him supposed to get almost 3/4 to an inch of ice. Man, that'd be devastating. All them trees over the roads down there in power lines.
You're not lying.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, if I was a young guy and didn't have a family, I'd have me a bucket truck and I'd chase those storms like that. You talk about making money, man.
My buddy that works here, his son's graduating from the Navy this week. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
he's down in South Carolina. Well, he's on his way to South Carolina today.
That's cool.
And he's supposed to come back Sunday. I told him, I said, well,
Sunday.
I'd see you next week. He's like, what do you mean next week? I said, you probably won't make it back till Friday or Saturday of next week.
So you better hope you got somewhere to stay and enough money to pay for somewhere to stay.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, oh, we're going to be stuck in a hotel. I said, yeah, you're going to be stuck there, all right. Then I asked him, I said, are you taking your truck? Because he's got a Chevy Silverado. He said, no, we're taking a Ford Focus. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna really be stuck.
Oh man, I'm afraid I'd have to burn the extra gas just to know I'd get back home.
Mm-hmm.
I had a buddy who was headed down south, Daytona dirt bike or bike week and stuff.
And you quit playing in the bathroom.
Valley just north of London, Kentucky. There's a big valley. There's a wreck there. And he sat there in the snow for, I forget, like 14 or 15 hours.
They're already pre-treating the roads with that brine crap.
Yep. And the bad part was he could see the exit at the top of the hill. You just couldn't get there. And then he said, you know what, man? Remember that time you yelled at me headed down here because I let it get down to a quarter tank? He said, I'm glad you did. He said, because I won't never let it get below a half now. And I just stopped and got gas a little bit ago. He said, otherwise I'd have got cold.
Right now, Leroy, they're saying 8 to 12 inches here where we're at.
Yeah, I'm sure too. 40,000 idling hours while they slept. Yep, that's true. City truck. Yep. That's why the idler bearings are going out in it. Nah, come on, man. You're killing a guy over here. No, get it. No, that's wrong. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? The heck you got on your face, lady? I got no idea. All right, everybody. I've almost made it to 9 now. I went way past what I was planning on, but that's because Leroy come in. I wanted to hang out with him for a little bit. He's gone now, which means I'm gone now. Rustic's gone now. Yep, definitely. All right, Eric, chat people, thank you for hanging out, guys, and I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in. Make sure you hit your thumbs up on the way out and subscribe if you want to, because it's free and everybody loves free. And y'all have a wonderful Thursday.